and good old Jules. Um, Let me go ahead and just fuck it. I'll post it on the thing. But how have you guys been, man? What's the updates? Trent, we haven't heard much from you. Julio, we've had a couple times on here. So Trent, anything
Yeah.
new? Anything you want to give us?
Um, well, I missed the deadline to sign up for school, so right now I'm since yeah, since shit's going sideways with COVID and all, obviously. Um, During this time, I've been putting a lot more work into game dev, and I'm gonna be hopefully shipping a Metroidvania here within the next 6 months.
Oh, okay, okay,
Nice.
okay, okay. Hold on. Those are way different things, and you kind of just shoehorned the last one in there. What do you mean, shipping a Metroidvania?
Oh, I've been working on developing video games and making them. So I've been doing a lot of game design for a Metroidvania lately, and I've been for a while I've been programming on Unity, but took it more as a hobby. Right now, I'm putting in trying to get close to 40 hours a week of just game development, solid sitting down, treating it like a job.
You said 40 hours a week? That's significant work there.
Trying to get to that, not there yet, but trying to push down to it. Yeah.
Now I don't assume you're working on this yourself?
Yeah.
Yourself, completely yourself.
Yep.
Metroidvania
Damn.
yourself? That's kind of nuts. What?
I mean, Metroidvanias themselves aren't like crazy, like as far as technicality and like what's needed. The only thing that I'd likely need is art assets, things like that. And I have a wonderful partner who has been diving into art for quite some time. So I'm gonna be, uh, my wife and I are gonna be trying to chug along through that.
Okay, when you were saying partner, I was wondering if you meant your literal partner.
Yeah.
So,
Nice. That's awesome.
are you building the base like, you know how someone would send basically as like a concept for other people to get a game started, or because you said art
No.
assets, you know what I mean? So that indicates that
Yeah.
it's in some beta level, I guess.
Yeah. I've been playing around with like different types of physics to make it feel good, putting it in as broad of terms as I can there. But yeah, it's very conceptual right now as I'm learning Unity and playing around with that engine.
Yeah, that's a crazy undertaking. Not exactly what I expected. Um, I know you do like to mess around with games. I remember at one point you were messing around with the idea of making a card game. Is that right?
Yeah, I actually did develop a card game, but it was I don't know, I didn't feel like it was original enough, so I dropped that project to work on other ones.
I mean, that's still pretty impressive. You said you developed it. Did you get to the point of releasing it or anything? Just to friends, you know, or
I did a physical release, so I printed out all the cards, got them printed out on some nice card stock, and I have a copy of it somewhere around, where I'm able to play it with friends. But there's no goddamn balance. I don't think I made enough cards. Um,
is there
it
like a
doesn't.
pot of greed style card that just wrecks everything?
Similar styles of things like that. Yeah, there was a few combos that I hadn't caught that when put together just make a disgustingly overpowered combo.
You know, I don't think
What color
people.
was the most OP?
um you see, I didn't really have colors in the game.
Oh,
um
okay.
it was, you had, have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
Not me, but I'm sure Julio maybe.
I guess I mean archetype.
It means like class or warrior or something.
So what ended up being the strongest was the ones that had a lot of creatures with really big bodies. Um,
Green.
yeah,
Just kidding.
kind of like green. Blue green ended up being a, basically blue green was like a, had a lot of fatties, really fat defense values that would be able to take up a lot of
Oh,
hits.
you made stall. You made stall good in your game.
Yeah, stall
That's
was disgusting.
disgusting.
So the game was kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, and how like you have to destroy the creatures on the board before you can attack the opponent.
Right.
Okay.
But not everything had trample, or like the damage didn't overflow. So because of that, games took fucking forever.
So it was
And
if you broke a unit,
stall the
nothing happened.
yeah, so stall the deck that was built to last fucking forever did well.
Okay.
I got Psyker in the chat. For Psyker, and I mean basically me and Julio, can you give us a basic conception of what this game is? I mean, you said it was basically Yu-Gi-Oh, but what else about it?
So the biggest thing about the game, what the card game, was the fact that it was a game meant to be played 2v2. It was not a one-on-one card game. And the biggest reason why I took that path is because most card games are unbalanced for the simple reason of RNG.
Mm-hmm.
You're either going to get a high roll or a low roll. One person's going to blow the other person out of the fucking water. It's not going to be a fun experience. A lot of games have that problem. Yu-Gi-Oh! Someone wins the coin flip, they win early turns. Expanded in Pokemon, same thing. Magic the Gathering, certain formats, it's certainly up there. Some person wins on turn 3, or some
Modern.
person gets older.
You ever play Pokemon?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ on luck on that game. But anyways,
So what 2v2 changes about it though is that, like, you know that when somebody rolls a dice, it has an equal chance of landing on 1 to 6, right?
yeah, okay, yeah,
So if two people roll dice, if you roll 2 dice, now you have a bell curve. 7 is the most commonly rolled
right.
thing at like a
Are you talking about like crap style, essentially?
yeah. So like now that there is more of a chance of things hitting in the middle, let's think of you playing a card game. Your performance in that card game is going to be somewhere between a 1 and a 6.
Right.
Every time you play the game, it's going to be a dice roll. Either you do shit and you're just trying to get mana and you're at a slog, or you do really well and you blow the other person out of the water. In a 2v2, now your game performance is put more so into a bell curve. So you're going to have less examples of somebody, getting those
Just getting
blowout
hyper
wins.
lucky.
But when they happen, they're going to be even more hype because they're less common.
Yeah, it'd be like extremely, extremely lucky then.
Yeah,
I see. So it's just kind of spreading out the probabilities, so it flattens out the probability curve essentially.
exactly. It's an automatic balancing factor. It
Now,
lowers the RNG factor in a card game.
one thing a lot of
Okay.
people don't like want to admit in competitive games is that a bit of randomness is actually really good.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe not for like every competitor, but in terms of actually growing the scene and having it be viable to any audience, it's pretty important that you don't always get a set result. Otherwise, it gets very boring.
Yeah, like randomness is some of the most hype fucking shit. Like you get these crazy high roll things where people are able to get these amazing things you'll never see before. Like fucking very first time you play hero, you fucking roll out into a
I don't know, a hocus pocus, I guess.
yeah, like Hocus Pocus, Gigantic Mushroom. And now you just fucking win the match.
That's a
and
nod for me, dog.
I guess my
I
question here is in your scenario when you were doing it, essentially making it on a bell curve. Do you feel like that is the proper amount of randomness? Do you feel like there could have been more, met less, or how? What'd you feel about that?
Well, with a card game, randomness is an inherent aspect of it. That's something that you cannot avoid. You want to limit the RNG as much as possible, but you don't want to get rid of it. If you get rid of it, games become stale. It won't have variety, and there might still be a competitive level, like a high top end, but the actual games are going to be very, very dull. The randomness is what makes card games fun. So I don't want to get rid of that, but I want to limit it so that it wasn't, oppressive.
Nice.
Yeah, I can
nice.
understand that.
Yeah.
In a game, especially like in a game like Magic, where you not only do you have to draw the right enchantments and creatures and stuff, you also have
Mhm.
to draw the right mana, the land.
Yeah.
I feel like in Magic, I mean, sure, that kind of balances like colors in a certain way, like having multicolored decks, but it also, to me at least, kind of puts like an artificial like RNG barrier that really
Yeah.
like can swing games to one way or another.
It's
Sometimes you
true.
just get mana screwed and then there's nothing you can do.
and that's one of the reasons I also removed mana from my game, kind of. On your turn, you can choose to either play things onto your board, so play creatures, or you can choose to get more mana onto the board. So you make a decision at the beginning of every round. Okay, do I want to be able to play things that are bigger, or do I want to be able to expand my board state to combat what my opponents are playing?
Nice.
I play a lot of nowadays. I play a lot of Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Showdown. Essentially, it
Oh
lets you
yeah.
play what it is it lets you play Pokemon in basically a completely structured format where you get to set everything about the Pokemon that you want, as long as it's actually legal in the game.
Mhm.
And so there you have to make really big decisions based off, do you want this little extra power, um, in terms of also being able to maybe miss the move. Um,
Yeah.
so let's say a 90% chance to hit the move, which in relative terms sounds great, but you'll find that actually 10% is significant,
Yeah.
very significant, and you will be missing that 10% of the time, which is 10 times out of 100, which is quite a bit over the time. But it may be just enough to maybe hit a much bulkier Pokemon. I love games where you have to take that risk, and there is some luck involved, but it's very calculated, and you're able to kind of work around that luck.
For
Where
sure.
where it's not
Yeah,
just
it kind of
forced upon the
adds.
player. It's like you're strategizing around it.
Yeah.
hmm It kind of
Actually,
adds like expression in a way in the gameplay.
yeah.
At
Quick
least in
question,
that
Matt.
type of format where you can, decide, hey, do I want to take the safe lower damage or do I want to take a risk and possibly win this game through a blowout from
Right.
hitting a really strong move?
Yeah. And I think that weighing the different RNG types in a game like that is like there's a lot of skill involved. I don't think RNG takes away from a competitive nature of a game. It the better players generally still going to win.
Unless you're hero.
Unless you're
I think
here.
the better player still wins against hero.
No,
Well,
that is
yeah,
true, but he definitely clutches out some games.
Oh, for sure. But like, just fucking shield for
in a
him until
best of
he
five
gets.
format,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
totally fine. Best of three format online,
Hey,
that's kind
hey,
of tough.
We don't.
just be
Okay.
happy that Smash. Just be happy that Smash isn't a fucking best of one.
I wish more
Yeah.
people would
Oh
talk
my
about
god.
like how some characters get hyper buffed online and some don't.
Oh yeah,
The
for sure.
obvious result is Sonic, which becomes extremely safe online to the point of it
Don't
just
forget
being
about Luigi.
aggravating. Luigi, I haven't played enough against, and I haven't seen enough to really know what he does online.
As far as online win rates go, Luigi's one of the highest. I think he's in S tier, like he's top 5.
Really? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
Where do you find
I
that
thought it.
data? What is that data based off,
I
I
thought it meant
suppose?
he'd be nerfed.
I don't remember. I think it was off of tournament results of a bunch of online tournaments and win rates.
I know Robin is up there for some reason, like like top three actually.
I
Oh,
get Robin.
I mean, the only people that fucking play Robin are going to be people who are really good at Robin,
Yeah.
so that would skew the data.
Most projectile characters actually get a huge buff online because it, for some reason, is
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what you guys are talking about
It
at
is
all.
way harder to shield their stuff, like to an annoying degree, to where it's like I know that wouldn't hit on offline.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like
I
Johnny, I
mean,
think that he is an incredibly skilled competitor. That being said, I don't give a shit if stealth missile is harder to hit online. Fucking everything is so much harder to dodge, dude.
At the end of the day, we really are talking about like frames of shaved off, which is like tenths of seconds, but like they really matter. Like
Oh, for sure.
they matter
they
so
do.
much to the point where yeah, you
Yeah.
will get hit more just by losing a couple frames here and there.
Yeah,
Sometimes the
it's how it's reactability. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's something Julio would never want to admit because he plays Samus, but it's
Yeah.
there.
Did you
Uh,
just call her Samus?
he did.
Wait,
Oh, he
Samus,
absolutely
right?
fucking did.
Isn't it
Samus?
Samus? There's Samus?
You're like
Sam's
the only
Undertale?
person that I know that pronounces her name right.
It's Samus, right? Isn't it Samus? I'm almost sure it's.
Technically, it's Samus,
Is
but
Yeah,
it fucking
everyone says Samus.
really?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Doesn't the fucking announcer say Samus as well?
No, he says Samus.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I've
son
known
of
that for a while.
wind.
I thought that was like common
I'm
knowledge
a
for a
fucking
while.
small brain. I'm sorry, guys.
There's actually quite a bit of oddball names that people pronounce incorrectly. I can't remember off the top of my head, but if you were looking through the roster, there'd be at least 2 or 3.
Okay.
Ike.
What do they
Villager
normally
is
say?
actually pronounced Murabito.
No, hold on. What's Ike? I don't. What do people normally
I
say?
mean, he's Japanese, so you would say Ike.
Oh no, nah. I don't accept that one.
I mean,
He's
like,
Japanese, bro.
No, but that has an English.
wait,
No,
wait,
that I
wait.
don't accept that one.
I think you're wrong, actually. I don't think his name is spelt in hiragana I-K-E. I think it is like A-I-K-U. Ike.
Aiku.
If
Oh,
I'm
really?
correct.
Aikuru.
Let me look.
Oh, you're
yeah,
talking
I'm
about
looking
Aikuru
too.
Kurukuru.
Arekuru. Okay, let me look at his Japanese name.
In any case, yeah, there are a couple names. You know, some words even I like to say it a different way, but I don't actually know if they're said differently. Like, people say harassment, which is really weird to me because I say like harassment,
Harassment.
which
Oh,
is
fucking
the
weird.
which is the much worse. By the way, that is not common at all. I think anyone would know, but
Dude, I love saying harassment. It's just hilarious.
And I was correct.
I prefer it,
is-
but
It's katakana, which means that it's meant to be a name from a different, like a different alphabet or a different country's.
so how does that
word.
affect the
Yep,
pronunciation?
it's Aikuru. You're right. You're right.
Aiku, not aikuru. Aiku.
Aiku. Yes.
So I'm gonna say Ike no matter what, really.
Yeah. No. Ike is basically correct. When Japanese spell things in katakana, they're trying to copy the spelling of other places. So like Mexico, they don't have the letters to spell Mexico. So to pronounce Mexico, they say Mexico. Mexico.
Oh, that's so odd. Mexico.
Mexico. Or America, America.
Oh, that's not too bad though.
It's not too bad.
I guess we should probably
They
go
don't
over
have
these.
They don't have a who syllable either. So
It's fu.
whenever I spelled my name, you have to say, you have to do the symbol for fu.
Fulio.
F-U.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Julio.
Fulio?
And then they don't have an L either, so it has to be the E.
Julio.
This is quite amazing. Yeah. How would they say Alvarado then? That's well, my lesson.
Aruborado.
Holy smokes, that's probably the worst. You know,
Aburo. Oh, fuck.
one time in
Yeah, no,
high
that's
school, I had
terrible.
this teacher. Mind you, she worked in Pasco High, right? She had to deal with dozen of Mexican little kids. Like straight up, we
Yeah.
were the majority there.
Yeah.
Like she had to. So, when she called out my name the first time, and I was so shocked I didn't even correct it, but she said Josie Alvarado, and I'm just like, like. I wasn't mad. I was more shocked. Just that, like, there's like 20 other brown kids in the same class. Like, there's no way. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that's a problem with like agricultural things around here as well. Like you fucking run into a shit ton of people who can't pronounce the Mexican names of the people who are, working. So they're like, this here well, he likes to be called Johnny. And he just comes up, my name is Jose, and like just fucking obviously just has a normal ass Mexican name, and people can't pronounce it.
That'd be
It's
funny,
fucking
to be honest. Because then all the
Oh,
other
man.
Mexicans are going to be calling him Johnny, too, because that shit's hilarious.
Hey, Johnny!
One thing I find
Oh my
really
God,
funny
that's tragic.
is, like, most Mexicans I meet, like, straight up most Mexicans I meet, we all, like, we all crack up about Mexican stereotypes. Like, if
Yeah.
we were to find, like, I don't know, Speedy Gonzalez or some shit, I fucking love
Yeah.
that shit. I know everyone loves that shit. And then they start cleaning that up in America for some reason because
Huh.
they think it's offensive, and we're like, dude, you could just ask us. Like,
I mean, no, like the more I think, I fucking love Speedy Gonzalez, but I never thought like that's actually kind of no.
it is a little bit, but his cousin's actually worse. It's called Slowpoke Rodriguez. He smokes and eats a lot.
Nice.
And he talks like these.
Fucking fire.
To me, that shit's funny
So
as
then
fuck.
does Speedy do speed?
Yeah, I guess
Maybe. He
yeah,
might.
dude's super quick.
I can see that. Some great old Colombian Coke.
I don't think well, I guess first off, obviously we're all, I don't know if you guys are. I'm definitely drinking. I just drank my
Oh,
first
I am.
michelada.
I'm having
Nice.
an old fashioned.
Well, okay, for everyone, because I really don't even know what's an old fashioned.
It's just 2 ounces of bourbon, half an ounce of sweet. I use maple syrup because I like the flavor, and a few dashes of Angostura bitters. I do 6 because I fucking love the spices.
Now, when you say ounces, are you measuring that stuff? Is it by
Yeah.
heart? You're measuring
measure
it. You're actually
Yeah.
measuring it.
Yeah.
You're talking to Mr. Barman here.
I guess to be fair, like you grew up in a family where you guys have straight up wine everywhere.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So I guess you'd be very well versed in this.
I mean, you don't measure your fucking wine. You pour that into a fucking glass. Like,
No. I'm just saying, like you're
No, I
just
get what
around
you're
alcohol a
saying.
lot, and not just
yes,
like
you are correct.
I guess I am too. But we just pop open a bottle and
Yeah, you're right. My family's really fucking white.
Olives.
So,
bougie.
yeah. I got my first fucking emote on Twitch. I'm so happy about that.
You got an
Oh
email.
yeah, I'm so happy you used it right now.
Can you toss it in, or what is it?
I
That
did.
is it literally
that.
that?
Yeah,
it's actually
that's it.
fucking that.
That's so goofy, bro.
I love it.
It's so Trent. I love it.
Oh, see, Psyker, you gotta go sub and start spamming that in the chat. Julio, what are you on?
I am drinking a Mexican mudslide.
What's Mexican about it?
I don't know. That's what it said on the mix.
I'm sorry, it was
Okay.
Mexican what?
mudslide.
They put cinnamon in it, makes it Mexican. Get that spices.
Oh, so it's like a mix, like you put beer and then something in?
It's literally just like alcoholic chocolate with cinnamon,
Oh, that sounds
like
crazy.
a chocolate shake but alcoholic.
Hell yeah.
I'm just drinking straight micheladas, my classic every time.
It's fucking gross, dude. I still don't understand you.
Oh, see, dude, cause like I'm sure if I were to give you Mexican candy, you wouldn't understand it. Like,
No, it's probably true.
it wouldn't even function in your mouth. Like you would. Just
Wait, what? What's disgusting?
he said he don't like micheladas.
You don't like micheladas?
No.
Bro!
Hey, real quick, Trent, when you make your food, do you actually like? Cause I need to know, cause this is like a big meme, but like do you guys season your food a lot at all, if any?
It depends.
What do you mean it depends? Cause
It
like
depends on,
we
like,
we
what
season
type of food.
everything.
It depends on what type of food I'm eating. Like if I'm trying to actually enjoy the taste of let's say a just a good thick cut of steak. I don't want to ruin the taste of the meat with other things introduced to it. So like salt and pepper and that's it.
Well, even at restaurants, they're gonna add more than that,
I mean, sure, like you're gonna put a rub on the steak, but
right?
yes. But like actually at the table, I'm not going to be fucking like neutering the taste.
Do you A1? Do you A1 steak sauce at all? Oh, did they cut out? Did I cut out? Did we all cut out?
I still hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Trent cut out for a sec. Trent, you cut out. All right. Anyways, yeah, dude, honestly, we season the fuck out of everything. I love salty foods.
Nice.
Not specifically
Yeah,
like
I'm-
over salted, but seasoned.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife absolutely loves putting salt in everything. So like,
Look,
even if she'll
can you hear me now?
like ceviche
Oh,
for
yes.
example. Yeah, yeah. So ceviche, for example, you know how you put like a shit ton of salt in that once you're mixing like the clamato and shit in there?
Right?
Dude, after she serves it on her plate, then she'll she'll put even more salt on it. I'm like, dude, what was the point of putting salt in it?
Yeah, you're supposed to kind of season that
put more salt
beforehand.
in it. Like, like just put more in the ceviche, how you like it, you know?
I guess
Sorry,
I
guys,
guess so.
next
It's
thing
not.
kind of fucky.
Oh, that's fine. It sounds fine now.
Cool.
I guess it's so other people don't misenjoy. Cause my wife, she doesn't. So any hot spicy foods, I can eat all day, and I
Yeah.
actually love it super spicy. But I know other people don't, so I'll do it maybe post production so it doesn't get ruined for everyone.
I love spicy shit, man.
Post production, love it.
No, I love spicy shit. Um,
Yeah.
Hey, I'll just fix it in post. It's fine.
Dude, as soon as all this fucking quarantine is done, we need to go get some. What do you guys like that are spicy?
hey, restaurants are open, right?
Yeah, but like I don't want to.
Dog, I've been hitting them up.
Dude, when we actually hit phase 2, I'll be going out.
Not lying, I've been hitting them all up. I don't care.
I've been going to a few spots, just like a few of my favorites. Mexico Lindo specifically. Now they have
Mexico
sitting
Lindo.
outside.
Yo, where is that?
Oh.
That sounds familiar.
That's the one on Court Street.
Mexico Lindo. Is that the one that's like everyone goes to?
Uh,
Let's go,
I
Psycho.
don't know. I don't know how popular it is, to be honest.
Mexico Lindo. Is that the one next to Albertsons?
Kind of, yeah.
Like right across the street?
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
I think that's
yeah,
the
I never
one.
fucking go there.
I don't remember. to
Is
be
that the one,
honest.
like,
I don't remember where Albertsons is.
in Pasco? Am I wrong here? Or is it in
No,
another city?
yeah, it's off of Court Street in Pasco. It's next to
Like
the
some
apartments are
Asian
across
market?
the road.
Anyways, Mexico Lindo. Okay. Anywhere else?
As far as like sitting down eating, not really. But we take things to go all the time. So
Let's see. Me and my wife have now gone to Casamia. Dude, I don't know why I never thought of this. So I'm a big drinker. I think everyone
Yeah.
knows at this point. I love alcohol. Well, I love beer specifically. I don't particularly like actual hard alcohol, but I do love the
Yeah,
taste of beer.
I think you'd like hard alcohol if you're actually drinking it right, not just putting fucking ice in vodka.
No, I like to. Okay. No joke. And I don't even think you can argue with this. Water is one of the best things with vodka. Like it just is. I mean, I don't fucking.
water.
Yeah, it actually is. It makes vodka bearable to me.
You know, I think I might disagree with you on that. I think I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
We will
'Cause
have to
the
test these
thing
out.
about
Watered down
vodka is
whiskey.
you're not supposed to taste it. It's supposed to be the fucking.
Bro, that shit hits you like a fucking truck.
But like that's the purpose of vodka. It's supposed to hide behind whatever the fuck you mix it with. You're not supposed to taste it.
You know my theory on vodka? My theory on vodka is that like in Russia, especially I don't know during their communism years, um, which I don't even know if that ended, but whatever. Back in the Cold War, my theory is that like people were so poor that they needed something to hit them hard, and they created vodka, and it's just really cheap, really hard hitting shit.
Vodka existed way before then,
right.
bud.
Dude, I don't care. It's my theory.
Okay, you're right. You're
Did
right.
Is the Earth flat? Who knows? People still believe that.
Everything was communism before capitalism became.
I
a
also
thing.
love that I said who knows to is the Earth
Who
flat?
knows?
It's you can't even figure that out, man.
So back on Mexican places and try. Have you guys been to Tacos Palominos?
That sounds like it's pretty close to my house.
I think it is.
I believe so. Then if it's the one I'm thinking, I go to it literally every time I'm drunk.
It's the one.
About Palomino?
It's next to the 24-hour tacos truck.
Yeah,
what is
I'm
that?
fairly sure it's the one I go to every time I'm drunk.
Gotcha. Off of Fourth, I think.
I believe that one's almost 24 hours itself too.
Is it?
Dude, it. One time we went after the club, me and my family, and it was like
Yeah.
2 or 3 a.m. and they were still open.
Oh yeah,
Man.
dude. All the
Like-
taco stands on Saturdays, they're open until like.
Dude, they're right next
4
to my
a.m.
house. It's so
Damn.
cool.
I would always go there when I was going to like fighting game nights at Frankie's.
Nice.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Dude, I
Um,
miss those nights going to Joker's and then afterwards going to Palominos. Get
That's
some
what
fat
Yo,
tortas.
catch
Mhm.
this. My sister turned 21 this year.
Oh,
Damn.
that sucks.
And she loves like all that stuff. She loves to like be out with people and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
fuck.
hit that with a that's fucking rough, bud.
I'm gonna go take a piss right now. For anyone who
Sure.
doesn't know, I have an overactive bladder. You guys can carry the conversation.
Oh, good for you, Jose.
Actually, I need a beer up too. So
Oh hell yeah. So I did a race the other day.
Race?
Yeah. I was racing versus Aquana. He's a very infamous speedrunner. He's a good guy. He did some cringy things back in the day, but he's a good guy.
Okay.
Him and I were doing a race for in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for the PS1.
Okay.
It was my second day playing the game,
Ever?
and I was able to win the race. And we had put a bet on it. If I won, he gave me
Ooh,
$100. If he won, I'd gift 10 subs to his channel.
dang. Heck yeah. Good job, man.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking popping off. Like when I try to learn things, I fucking learn things hard. And with a game like that's a game that's another like real fucking RNG days. So like you got to get really good drops for cards, and he got stuck on a single part grinding trying to get a single card drop for like over an hour, and I was able to get it
Dang.
in about half an hour, so I was able to catch up.
Nice. Well, that kind of makes sense because your luck stat is like a good solid like 15.
Oh, hard fucking yeah, bud.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, just knowing the type of person you are, I could just imagine you being that type of lucky person who could just go through speedruns that depend on RNG
Yeah.
like nobody's business.
I mean, that's kind of what Goose Game is. Like, Goose Game, every clip has pseudo RNG, is what me and everyone called it, where every clip has a chance of not working.
Oh.
So,
I always
like,
enjoy watching Goose Game like any type of gameplay though, because it's just hilarious. Oh, and co-op, dude. Oh,
dude,
I
I'm
need to
so
buy it.
fucking hyped for co-op. Don't get me, dude. So hyped.
Me too. Oh my god. As soon as is co-op already out?
No, it comes out in September, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as co-op comes out, I'm gonna finally pick up the game because I've
Hell
been
yeah.
wanting like a new game to play with my wife, and I know that she would like it, but she likes to play games with me,
Mm.
not like taking turns. So I'm like, But now that there's co-op, hell yeah, it's like an instant
It's gonna
buy.
be great.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I started getting into um Final Fantasy 14.
That's kind of gross.
I mean, like it's free to play now. Like you can free to play up to level 60, which
Okay.
is near the end of the game, and like there's a lot of
All
fucking
right, I'm
good
back, back,
content
back.
on there. Like the rating and everything that exists in the game is kind of fucking fun. Like I'm not gonna fight that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if MMOs are your thing, like I can understand. I've tried so many different types of MMOs and they've all just felt too samey to me.
I understand. I
Um,
understand.
yeah, so I feel like if you're just not a fan of like the base formula, it's just kind of hard to get into.
Yeah.
One
Other than that, I've
one
been
MMO that I
getting.
was super into. Sorry, go.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. One MMO that I really tried getting into was Terra
Oh,
because
yeah,
it had
fucking.
like yeah, because it had
So
like
yeah.
real-time gameplay or whatever. But I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it was barely different than any other MMO, and I
I
was like,
mean, yeah, it sort of follows the like Blade and Soul or Guild Wars 2 sort of gameplay where you're not standing in the back line and just pushing a button. You are
yeah,
literally up there and fighting, and it feels more combat-y. But like I get fucking where you're coming from. Like it
yeah.
is.
Have you guys have you guys ever got down on Maple Story?
I tried to,
No,
honestly. I did try for a little bit, but I
I did it
never
when I
got
was
into
a
it.
teen and I enjoyed it, and that's almost I'm almost sure that's why I'm pretty sure it's bad.
um, I've started speedrunning shitty games. That's become
Oh,
a hobby of
I
mine.
thought that was always your thing for like the past year almost.
No, Goose Game is a fucking treasure.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
I'm not saying Goose Game. I'm not saying. I
um,
know you got a world record on some oddball game not too long ago.
yeah, Crypt of the Serpent King was that game, and it got beaten. I gotta get that back.
Doesn't it have like
The
5 people on the leaderboard?
no, Crypt of the Serpent King has fucking 8.
Oh,
oh,
eight.
Hey, no. There's a lot of games that you think should have a lot of runs that don't,
Really?
and this game has more than them.
wow.
So, but like, I have no idea why it has more than them, but let's think about some games that seem like they should be very like like they were big games back when we were kids, and people should be enjoying them and playing through them. Like new games generally get a lot of people speedrunning them just right off the bat. Like Paper Mario: The Origami King currently has 18 runners.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a really long game, so that's not really a fair comparison.
So do you have a game, that I guess should have a lot of runners but doesn't?
No.
I was about to say
If there's a
my option would have been like Donkey Kong Country, but there's no way I'd ever beat that because just everyone runs that.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really games that I am surprised don't have a lot of runners. There's games that I'm surprised have so many runners. The most popular speedrunning game right now is Minecraft by far.
What?
Yeah, Minecraft has 560 active players, where Mario 64 has 336.
That one's kind of more. Jesus. No, I'm sure. Did you say Mario Kart 64?
Mario 64, Super Mario 64.
Okay, Mario Kart must be up there too, because that one's a really interesting game to speedrun.
Yeah, for sure. Mario Kart 64 has some really cool strats, but I'm not sure it's incredibly popular. I think it's a small, dedicated fan base, and I was fucking wrong. 158 submitted.
Yeah,
runs.
that's what I was.
Nice.
I was so sure. Minecraft is an interesting because that one's almost RNG based a little bit, right?
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
You're trying to get to the Nether and then kill that boss, and that's it, right?
You go to the Nether to get some material, so you can go to the end and kill the end dragon.
Right.
Yeah. And there's a lot of different categories. Some of them are very RNG, with random seed, where when you go in, you don't know what the world is going to be like. And then there are set seed runs that are still RNG, but like RNG of like where you spawn, RNG of like what are the drops when you kill an enemy.
But if you're well versed enough, you would know the map and the layout and everything.
Yeah. So like set seed for Minecraft 1.14.4 is I think like a 3-minute run from start to finish, whereas random seed for the same version is around half an hour. 20 minutes actually 22 minutes.
Real quick, have you guys sorry, this is completely gonna derail this, but
Go for it.
have you guys been getting that just messages recently, like your UPS package is on the way or something, trying to click a fake ass link?
I have not been
Really?
getting those now.
Someone I know has gotten it, but not me personally.
It has been so it's fairly common. They even get your name, like, which is almost creepy, and that's very concerning, actually. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. But one hit me up, and it was like, "Hey, dude, there's a local porn star who really likes to get rails for long periods of time. You are the only one who could pleasure. Like, I'm some kind of warrior."
I mean, are you implying that
Like
you're
that?
fucking not?
Yeah, no. But I kind of have a wife and everything, and this is like, it's one of those times where you get a message and you're like, all right, if I don't show my wife, I might get in some heat. So I'm just gonna show her how wild this shit is.
I mean, so I
Oh
had
my
the same
gosh.
sort of fucking setup where I got messaged by a spam bot on Snapchat, just going through a bunch of shit like, "Hey, are you awake? Oh, I'm so wet right now." And just fucking going on that, and fucking English was fucking butchered. The pictures they sent me pictures of 2 separate women.
Wow.
And they made a lot of mistakes. So instead of just ignoring them, I opened up the reply.
Oh gosh.
And I replied to every single message they sent me, being like, "Okay, so this is the grammar that's incorrect here. Next time you're trying to scam, you should probably be changing these things. Okay, now that was good. Now the way that you replied there made it actually seem like you were replying to what I was saying. Good job. 10 points." And
Did you show your wife?
they eventually stopped fucking replying, but it was a good time.
Did you show your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick. Porn star Abella Danger, I don't really know who that is, but said the number one reason she's attracted to a guy, lasting hours to pleasure her. Jose, satisfy her. Link here. Like,
Let's fucking go,
What?
Jose.
oh, Psyker actually got a crank call, like an actual crank call. That's interesting.
Oh yeah,
Wow, crank calls are so dated. That's such a dated concept.
right. I mean, like it's kind of a fucking power play too, though. Like, let's be real.
I I remember in high school there was a crank call website where you could get someone to call them and it's like, hey, yo, it's your cousin from jail. Yo, I need you to pick me up, bro, or something like that. It was awesome
Yeah.
because you could record their reactions and yeah, I love that. But crank calls are not a thing anymore even.
No.
You'd be surprised. I have this weird ass story from my time working at FedEx where this one dude presumably got crank called exactly the same way that you
Oh, hold on.
described, where it was his like brother or cousin or something that claimed that he needed money or something and to send him cash through the mail, like
Oh.
physical cash. He didn't tell me how much it was, but it was like this huge wad of cash that he put in the FedEx envelope and wanted to ship. And I told him straight up, like, look, you can't insure cash money. Are you sure you want to send this? He's like, yes, I want to send it. So he sends it. Not even like an hour later, dude. He comes back and he's like, hey, can I cancel my shipment?
You're fucking kidding.
I'm like, sure, bud. I could cancel your shipment. I grab his cash back, cancel the shipment, give him his wad of cash back, and it took everything in my power not to ask why he wanted to cancel the shipment. But he ended up telling me anyway. He was like, I'm actually really embarrassed right now, but it seems that I almost got scammed. Somehow, someone got my brother's information, his brother cousin, I remember, and called pretending to be him and asking for money. And like, it was over the phone, so like, he couldn't really tell that their voices were different or something. That it was super elaborate type of scam. He was sending him at least like
What the
$1,000
fuck?
through the mail.
Fuck.
Nuts, dude, nuts.
So, we should get into actual news about shit that's been going on this week.
Oh, hold on. I don't think we got a update from Julio. Just real quick, anything new?
Oh fuck, you're right. My
Yeah,
bad.
we straight up did you, and then we went everywhere.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, your
My
wife,
had
your wife, right?
her- Yeah, she had her doctor's appointment a few days ago. Her like quote unquote last doctor's appointment before the baby comes.
The final dinner. Yeah.
And they're like, "Yep, so yeah, everything's looking good from now until the 12th. Anything can happen, so just be ready."
Fingers
So,
crossed, dog.
yeah.
Dude,
We're
I don't
so
know
pumped for you.
how when you found out she was pregnant, how far along was she?
she was
Roughly.
almost 2 months.
2 months. Oh, okay, that's actually a pretty good time.
Yeah,
Um,
just about 2 months. We predict she got pregnant on her birthday, and we found out like sometime in January. Oh, when we went, the night that we went to go watch Weathering with You is when we found out.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, we literally
Fucking
found out like
dude.
an hour before we went to the movie theater.
You're before?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
it's pretty baller.
Yeah.
What was it? What caused it? She was just like, yo, I'm way too fucking late.
Yeah. She was a few weeks late, but it happened a few times because she tended to be irregular from time to time. So we're like, oh, whatever. We've had this happen a few times before, right? But this time it was real. Yeah, we were just kind of expecting the pregnancy test to come out negative like every other time because she'd been late a bunch of other times too. When we saw the positive, we were both in the bathroom at the same time, and I looked at her in the eyes and I was like, whatever you want to do, babe, I support you.
Oh.
oh. Hey, Julio, I hate to cut you
Julio,
off.
you're a good husband.
Yes, but Julio, I hate to cut you off. You are at points sounding roboty to me. I don't know if that's just me or also Trent.
It
Um,
clips in and out sometimes.
yeah, I don't know if you want to just exit out real quick and join again. That usually fixes it.
Net's just
Okay,
been
sounds
fucky in
good.
general. Are you guys charter?
Charter.
Yeah.
Dude, charter's been so poopy.
To me,
Yep.
it has not been, oddly enough.
Really?
Yeah. Um, there was one night where everyone who had charter cut off, like just straight up
Yeah.
everyone. That was probably like a week and a half ago or something.
I was streaming that night.
But Huli, if you want to just cut out, cut in real quick, I think that should fix it.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah,
How
fuck
many,
Julio, man.
How many?
Like-
Yeah, dude, I'm amazed we even
hey,
allowed him.
Julio, how's it
Hey,
going?
Hey, long time no see.
hey,
Yeah,
no,
been a hot minute.
I am probably 3 beers in now, in like an hour span.
Let's fucking go.
What about you guys? How far are you in?
I have so I made a triple for my
Triple
old fashioned.
shots?
So this is just 6 shots of
Ha!
bourbon in this glass that I've been drinking.
Excuse me?
Nice.
I'm about halfway through.
So you're about the same as me, yeah? Well, does three? No, 3 shots are much more than 3 beers.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, Julio. Sorry I had to cut you off there. What I was gonna say is, a lot of people don't talk about kind of the scary shit about being pregnant is like, the first 2 months. Actually, there's a very high chance of miscarriage. It's like
Mhm.
it's like 30%. But you actually ended up finding out around 2 months actually. Did you guys have any of those fears, or how'd you guys feel about that stuff?
Um, yeah, so it was kind of something that we talked about after, the initial shock. After being like, okay, so we should go to the doctor, get shit checked out. Um, yeah, we did talk about that a little bit, just being like, hey, like, on the off chance that this does happen, like, well, how would you feel? What would you do?
Yeah, would you guys want to try again, I
Um,
guess, or
Yeah, it was just kind of like one of those things where, I mean, we weren't exactly planning to have a baby at the time, but we weren't like actively avoiding it either.
Exactly.
Sure, it
I mean,
seems
So
like
we
you're.
were just like,
That's how
kind of
babies
like,
go.
whatever happens, happens, I guess.
Well,
Exactly.
it kind of
Dude,
seems
I
like
don't-
you
I
guys
don't
are in a
think-
solid spot to start doing all this.
Yeah. I don't
What?
think anyone
It's-
fucking tries to have a baby. I don't think anyone looks their partner in the eyes and like, I want to create a child with you.
I'm gonna
Oh, no,
I'm gonna
Jose
hold
did
off
that.
on that real quick, but yeah, because I exactly did that. I did that like 100%. But no.
You fucking
Julio. What I was gonna say is, it seems like you guys are in a good position to at least start doing that.
Yeah, a little bit earlier than I would have liked for like my personal timeline, but better than most.
Right. It
Like,
seems like you're
now-
in a position to maybe start looking at houses and actually, set up for the baby.
Yeah, now that my income is finally like not like minimum wage part-time job income,
Right.
it's been great. Finally being able to pay shit off, afford a baby. Yeah, the only shitty thing is that I just started the job, so I can't get like paid time off. So I can only take a few weeks
Mm,
off, but
That is gonna blow.
wait. You can't take PTO? A PTO?
I mean, I only have like
He
30 hours of PTO.
he basically
so.
just started,
Oh,
so
I see.
I don't know. You might still be eligible for basically leave because of
check it.
childhood.
Yes, but my employer is in Oregon and they don't have paid FMLA. So any
For
time
real?
off that
Sucks.
I take is going to be unpaid.
That sucks dick.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you? So it goes off of Oregon, not off of the standards that Amazon uses?
Yep.
Fuck, dude.
That's
Like,
almost for
I-
every state. Every
Well,
state has
Amazon
different
does.
things.
Yeah, Amazon does have a parental leave policy where
Yeah.
we can take up to 12 weeks paid, but you have to have been an employee for at least a year for that to be in effect.
Damn.
Yeah, and I
sucks.
just got
I-
converted to like an actual Amazon employee last month, so
Oh, congratulations! You got that blue
Um,
card and everything.
I guess
yeah,
it's also
yeah.
a position where, like, a lot of people don't want to say it, but it does kind of look bad if you do take that time off. It's as shitty as that sounds. I mean, right when
I
you got
mean-
hired, I would understand not wanting to take that time off.
It doesn't necessarily look bad at a place like Amazon. They computerize everything. Everything's digitized. It's not like you're going to your boss being like, "Hey man, can I get like a fucking
Maybe if you had the ability to work from home, then that'd be much, better, I guess.
It might be different because I worked call center. It was a well, I mean, I worked
I did
a
too, and that
fucking.
actually led to my depression. But anyways,
Yeah, with Amazon, they're actually really lenient with that kind of stuff. They're like, if you have the time off, if you're eligible for it, like fucking take it. Like, manager was straight up like, dude, I wish we could give this paid to you, but Amazon policy is a
Yeah.
year in. One of my coworkers actually took the full 12 weeks. He literally wasn't there like most of the time that I was working.
Damn dog.
And then he just came back like a month or two ago and, you know, just resumed like everything was normal.
Um,
Yeah.
do you know a guy named? He might not work there anymore. Um, give me a second.
yeah, while Trent figures that out, so your wife is basically ready, like maybe a week or two now.
Oh yeah. Officially, week and a half out.
Do you guys have
Um,
Oh, you guys were gonna keep her in your room, is that right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have my mother-in-law. She's here. She came back from Mexico to stay with us for a little while. She's in the secondary room, and yeah, we're gonna have our daughter in our room for a while until she goes back to Mexico.
Awesome.
Oh, let's go.
Were you guys gonna convert that other room into a baby room?
Um, kind of. It has all my music shit in it too. So
You know
so the
she's
plan,
she's so young she won't even notice, man. She won't.
I know, right? So my plan was literally split the room in half. I literally have it marked like where the window is, where I shouldn't cross with all my stuff.
You guys have a line in your room of that's my side, that's her side
Yeah.
for a baby.
That's lovely.
Well, it's more like for peace of mind for my wife. She's a very organized person. She really likes, things being in their place, in their spot, stuff like
Mm,
that. Funny thing, we actually bought labels for all our groceries. But anyway,
that's stressful, man.
I actually really like it. I would never do it personally, but after it's been done, like
Right.
it's handy. But yeah,
Um,
it's just kind of more just peace of mind for my wife and
I
just so
assume
that, yeah.
cause Jason never told me. You did get my gift, right? I wasn't able to go.
Oh yes, dude. Thank you so
Okay.
much, by the way.
No, I mean I don't
I
need the
love it.
thanks. I just want to make sure. It's just cause Jason never told me either way. I was sure he did, but how are you guys prepared? Is there anything you guys are like thinking about doing or?
We're pretty much ready. My wife was kind of freaking out about getting our our hospital bag ready last week. Um, but I kind of was like, hey, let's just order everything that we need off of Amazon because I have an employee discount now.
Mhm.
It's a little bit cheaper. Hey, plus, if we do it with Amazon Prime, it should be here by the end of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But she kind of wanted to go to Target and get things ready as soon as possible. So we went to Target. We literally bought like two things, got everything else on Amazon because it was cheaper.
Hell yeah.
That's
But
almost
yeah,
every time I want to buy something in a store. I have to look at Amazon. I'm like, there's no way this is the cheapest price. Sometimes it is crazy. Sometimes, but
yeah. So then everything came in by this last Saturday, and we bought like a duffel bag specifically for our hospital stuff. We put all of our clothes and stuff, supplies for 2 days. Pretty much the last thing that we need to put in there is just some snacks to hold us over while we're in the hospital. But other than that, we pretty much have everything.
do you
Yeah.
guys have baby formula, or are you gonna go natty there, or?
She's really gonna try going breastfeeding. We have the pump and everything ready, so
Oh, that's right, the
yeah, she's
pump.
really gonna try that. Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't end up working out, it's not no big deal, but it's just kind of like if we can save money, like might as well try.
I
You
wish
know,
you guys luck on that.
Thank you, thank you.
both
Plus
of
my
us.
sister,
Oh no, no, go for it.
plus my sister has been working at the clinic in Moses Lake for a long time. She has worked in the WIC program, so she goes in there and trains people on like how to breastfeed and their benefits through WIC and stuff like
I
that.
was gonna say you guys should be able to apply for. Everyone's telling me to apply for WIC, even if I don't technically need it, because it's just such a helpful tool.
At
What
the
is
very
WIC?
least, I think it's Washington's
It's a
like
it's a style of helping basically new parents just kind of buy a lot of essentials, including cereal, milk, breastfeeding formula, stuff like that.
Okay, the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
specifically for new moms.
Cool.
yeah, it just kind of helps out with buying formula and shit. Food. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, diapers. I hear you just go through like crazy. It's ridiculous. And also,
Yeah.
so I got very lucky. My job, I can't grab it right now. It's too far. But my job kind of just like, my boss was like, yeah, if we get anything donated that's for babies, I mean, because we work with teens, you can just have it because they don't really need it. And I was like, dope. So they give us a crap ton of formula. Some of it expired early, so I give it to my sisters because they have infants. But some of it we get to keep.
Uh-huh.
And then I looked it up, and that stuff's like $30 for one of those small things, like just
Yeah,
straight up.
dude.
And I'm like, wow, this gets expensive really fast.
And they gotta feed every 2 hours in the beginning, so you're gonna go through a can like not even a can's not even gonna last you a week.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
depends. Some people can hold them for a month, depending on what they do. Like if you do mixed usage or something.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll see what my wife wants to do, but yeah, that stuff right there is expensive. So, as far as I care, like you're paying your taxes, take advantage of everything you can, man. I mean,
Oh, fuck yeah.
honestly,
Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, it's just not something that we really looked into, but we probably should, because I
I
mean,
absolutely
if we
recommend it.
even get like $50 a month, that's like, hey,
It
50 bucks
is
a month.
far more than
That
50
adds
bucks a
up.
month. You really, really should.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely look into that.
um,
Um,
so Trent,
Costco though.
Was good.
Trent, you here are married the longest out of all three of us
Yeah.
by a significant margin. Is that correct? I don't exactly know.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, how long has that been?
Over 2 years now. 2 years in April.
2 years in April. Okay, so I'm 1 year in November even.
Well, it'll be 3 years coming April.
Julio, how far are you in the game?
A year and a few months. It was a year in June.
A year in. Okay, so you're past the year mark. Um, Trent, you being the longest married, how has that process been? How has that been?
Dude, it's been great. Like, we, our, mentality's always been the same. Talk about shit when problems pop up. If we have something that we disagree on, we talk it out, and we end up, understanding where the other person's coming from. If we can't come to a consensus on something, we're able to come to an understanding. And it's always been, healthy and awesome. And quarantine's also, you know, I think that quarantine either brings out the worst or the best in a relationship. Like, you're spending all your fucking time around them. So either you're going to sink or swim. And I think that Tori and I have been swimming like really well.
They
Like we
said
learned the fucking breaststroke.
a lot of people in a hardcore way said spousal abuse was
Nice.
gonna go way up, which is
Mhm.
hardcore. But I mean, I understand what they're saying. Um,
No, I fucking get where they're coming from with that. Yeah.
yeah, that's really hardcore. But so one of the things I kind of thought before being married is like nothing would change much, and realistically, it hasn't changed much. But there has been some mindset shifts. Mindset shifts. What was that? What was that for you?
I don't know, honestly. I haven't really thought about it all too hard. Like now that we're married, there's a lot more ideology around supporting each other. Like a lot more thought goes into, okay, how is what I'm going to be doing, how is that going to impact our finances? How is that going to impact our lives? How is that going to impact us? Rather than how is that going to impact me? Other than that, it I don't think it's changed that much.
I'll give a small one for me to kind of just roll the ball there. But so a small one for me is essentially it was I would hang out with Jason and Jesse a lot because I consider them my best friends. Jason and Jesse, so I would just hang out with them a lot. But over time, it's like I can't hang out with them too much in a week because that does take a lot away from my wife. I mean, this is my wife. This is a person that I said I would marry. This is a person who I said I would be with forever. Technically speaking, my best friends could eventually go somewhere else in another country, in another state. That will never happen with my wife. To the end of time, I will be with my wife, and that's pretty important that I keep fostering that and whatnot. So spending time with my friends had to be not exactly limited, but I did have to like be more conscious of is this taking too much away from building my family and building around me.
Yeah, I definitely get that one.
I do for sure as well. Yeah.
So that was kind of a mindset shift. I always thought it would be the same exactly around after marriage, but there is some things that I don't think a lot of people take seriously the extent of what you're saying. I'm going to be married to this one single person for the rest of my life.
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from with that. And for me, it hasn't been all that much effort, as most of my friends, my really good friends, moved away beforehand. Before I met Tori. And when I met Tori, she quickly became my best friend. And spending time with my best friend ended up just being a very natural thing. And now that we're married and we're spending even more time together, I still love it just as much. Like,
Nice. That's
um,
awesome.
it I guess it might change a little bit because she's also has the similar hobbies to me, so we're able to hang out and game
And
or
work
like
on a game together.
yeah, and like we fucking been playing through Persona 5 together, so shit like that.
Now here's an interesting topic for both of y'all, which I'll kind of have to leave again because I have to pee. But you said your wife is your best friend. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now I don't know about other people because I think this is kind of a controversial take. I don't consider my wife my best friend, but not because like I don't see her as a best friend would be, but because I see her in a different light. If that makes
No, I
sense.
get that. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't ever consider her my best friend, but because I consider my wife, which I hold to even higher prestige. Um, so you consider your wife your best friend? How does that work? Because
I
I
feel
don't
like
fully understand it. I
no,
mean,
like I get where you're coming from for sure there, man. Like I think that like, your spouse and your best friend and like there are different things there. Like they are different categories. However, she happens to fill both buckets for me. Like there's certainly different things, I would argue, and for some, and they don't need to always be the same person for everyone. For me, they certainly are, as I'm able to talk with her and grow out at times, or I'm able to, have her be the. I'm not really sure how to explain it there, but I agree that they certainly at times feel like different buckets, but she fills both of them.
Julio, do you feel because I'm kind of understanding what Trent's saying, but I just want to get perspective on this. Do you feel that your wife is your best friend, and how does that kind of work together? Julio,
Julio?
Julio,
Oh, he's
Julio.
muted right now. He
Oh,
probably had to
okay.
do something.
Okay. Actually, I gotta go pee. I don't know if you want to just run.
Yeah, dude, take a piss, bud.
I don't know if you just want to run a ad on your podcast or whatever you do. Exactly.
Yeah, fuck.
I guess you probably stream your speedrun events, right?
Yeah, I do.
Is that wow? You have how do you get your first Twitch emote? Is that enough subscribers, followers? How does that?
When you become an affiliate, you're able to do one.
So how do what's the process there?
You have to apply for affiliate, but when you have a certain hours streamed per week and you have over 3 viewers per stream on average, and you have enough followers to your channel, you're able to become affiliate and then start monetizing your stream and shit like that.
Oh, that's pretty baller. Okay, so I'm never gonna become that because I stream every like 5 weeks. But anyways, if you want to just plug something or just talk bullshit, go for it.
Sure.
Sorry, I got a phone call. That's why I had to mute for a
No
little bit.
worries, man. Let's just fucking vibe then. We vibing.
Be vibing. Are we gonna vibe to Plastic Love?
Dude, hard yes. So how about that Mario Sunshine 2 announcement?
Dude, oh my god.
Dude,
I'm so fucking
hyped.
hyped for Delfino again. Ugh.
I am fucking diamonds.
Diamonds, huh?
Dude. Words cannot describe how erect I was.
Dude, same. I'm just the only thing that I'm kind of worried about
Yeah.
is you know how in Mario Sunshine 1 how you would use the analog sticks sorry, not the analog sticks, the analog L and R buttons extensively for Flood. I wonder how they're gonna map those controls to the Switch, you know, like how, or are they just gonna remove like that type of functionality? I just wonder how that's gonna work.
I'm also interested. I think they're going to do some motion controls with the Switch though. It's gonna make it a little bit different. Like, imagine like the Flood with motion controls. Like Mario Sunshine 2 is gonna be a fucking banger of a game.
I I feel like maybe it can be something like the harder you shake the remote, the stronger the pressure is. I don't know.
It might be Shake. It might be other things. Like Shake is wonky because of the people who play in handheld mode.
Oh yes, that's true.
But there's also Shake in Mario Odyssey, so maybe.
Or I,
Julio, you're going robot again.
Yeah, dude, you're super fucking robot.
your Flood instead of Super
Okay.
Robot.
Okay, you're back. Now. Say your words.
Okay.
Oh, did we get another
anyways.
player in the chat?
Who? Yo!
Jason, if he even talks.
Jason!
You're not currently talking, by the way. It sounds like.
I'm
Yeah,
not?
he's talking, but I can't hear him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he'll
no, I
figure
see
that
the
out
green,
real
but
quick.
I don't hear him at all.
anyways,
Ah,
Jason?
no, still. Oh,
No?
Yeah, no, fix your fucking mic, dude.
yeah, you're talking, but your audio is
hell?
trash.
Oh, I hear you.
What the heck?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, man.
Jason, I need to
I'll
buy
turn you
you a
up to
mic or
125.
something, man.
Okay. You should probably just turn up the mic on myself, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because you got so much background noise. Is the issue?
Really?
I'll do it.
No,
but...
he sounds fine to me,
I
man.
don't
Yeah.
have any background.
he's kind of staticky.
No,
Right
like
click
I'm
him and
sure
turn it up to
Julio would
125.
understand because he likes 125. I'll do 125. But no. Like if you were to do audio work, you could hear all the I guess background noise. I don't know how to explain it.
I mean,
Turn
Kind
on
of
my fan.
echoey.
As
think
my
it's like
as
more
my
room.
dog
Turn
barks.
off the fan.
As my dog
Turn off the
barks.
fan.
All right, one
like he
sec.
has a low quality mic, and I can catch that because I do audio work as well, man. But like, I can understand him still.
Okay, how about that? Is that better?
You're fine, man.
No.
It's actually a little bit worse.
Jose, is that better?
Jose
What the
fucking
heck?
peaced out.
What a gay boy.
Jose died.
What a gay
Oh
boy.
shit, yeah, I can't hear Jose. What
No,
happened?
I'm back. I had to
he,
get my
he
dog.
literally peaced
Oh,
out.
okay.
He's back now, though.
Anyway, so we were talking about the
what's
announcement
hap-
of Mario Sunshine 2. How
Yeah.
fucking hype
That's
are
not a
you
real
guys, dude?
thing.
Dude,
No,
I'm
shut
so
up, shut up,
fucking
shut up, shut up. Hold on, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
No,
You're
hold
watching
up.
Yeah.
Direct?
I'll be right
Did
back.
you not watch the 35th anniversary direct?
No, I'll be right back. You guys are fucking me.
Dude.
All right, you
We're
guys
not
can
fucking
talk
me.
real quick. I'll just straight up be right back.
Okay.
Alright, dude.
You guys are fucking me. No, hold on.
But like, I'm curious about how that
You
flood
kinda,
works.
are you stupid?
All right. You guys
stupid?
can talk real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna watch this.
All right.
Okay.
Pretty sure Jose's dumb. Wait, what'd you just talk about so far, by the way?
Mainly just like married life, babies,
Speed
Babies.
speed running, Trent's
Just talk
working
about
on a
tournament?
video game.
Yeah.
Oh, he's making a video game.
Yeah, I'm making a
video game?
Metroidvania.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna
like
be about a boy, and it's gonna be set sort of in a Chinese mythology Taoism sort of thing, and it'll
That's
be
kinda cool.
surrounded around a boy and his sentient dancing lion costume. It's gonna be very cute, and I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it's definitely a tale of grief, loss, and Growth. 3 G's.
Okay.
Nice.
Loss is my favorite
Triple
G.
G. Is that gonna be like the game?
All right, I'm gonna add
Is that
updates
gonna
as
be
I
the game?
I'm gonna add
Triple
updates
G?
as I skip
No.
through this
Triple G.
trailer.
The working title right now is like a boy and his lion, I think.
I'm going to add updates as I go through
Alright.
this trailer, but I really want that Game and Watch thing. I don't care if I'm a Nintendo fuckboy. I want that so bad.
No, the Game & Watch thing looked kind of sick.
I want.
Yeah, it
Anyways,
does.
What are you talking about?
I'll be back.
Did you watch the 35th anniversary of the Mario Direct thing today?
No, but I heard about it.
Okay. So there's a Game & Watch console that has Mario Maker. Sorry, not Mario Maker. That has Mario 1 and Mario Lost Levels and
Oh, damn, that sounds
and
pretty
the
sick.
original
honestly.
Game & Watch games with Mario. It looks
Okay,
kinda
real
cool.
talk.
It's
3D
gonna
World is one of
run
my
the-
favorite games. I'm so glad that's coming.
What is?
3D World.
Yeah. Oh, keep
Such a
on watching,
good
man. Keep on
game.
watching. There's more to it.
No, I know, but such a good game.
Yeah.
I'm skipping through to like fast forward
Stupid
this,
hype.
but yeah.
Well, don't skip through too hard, because like there's a new announcement about the Mario 3D, like the Mario World.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah, he goes big dick on everybody.
Dude, I'm so hyped for Mario World. Like, me and my wife played through that whole entire game in its entirety.
I haven't actually ever played through it.
Dude,
I
it
think you're
is.
lying.
The only thing we didn't beat, obviously, is the very last level, because that's like way too hard. But
So while Jose is watching that, what were some
Oh, do you
cartoon
guys talk about,
characters from classic cartoons that you had a like they gave you the big hard on as a kid?
I'm.
Lola Bunny.
Did I
So I'm
ever?
gonna say Raven.
What the fuck is Bowser's Fury?
Lola
That's
Bunny was
crazy.
pretty good. Bunny, Raven was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Lola Bunny
Like
was
from
probably-
Teen Titans?
Lola
Yeah.
Bunny. Yeah. No,
You
just
want
like
that.
a bird.
Oh. You know, they're really smart for being animals.
No,
They
they're
did
pretty
yo
smart.
yo yo yo. They
They're
did
like-
fucking 99 Tetris with Mario. That's nuts.
Dude, I'm fucking hyped.
That's
about
fucking nuts. I want to play that so bad.
that. So like I've been learning Mario 1 speedrunning, so getting into that's gonna be fucking hype.
Dude, it's so good. Most times,
Dude, I'm
most
gonna
times-
shit on
that's
everyone.
crazy. I actually want to play that so bad. All right, I'm back out.
It'd be so fun.
Did you guys talk about the tournament at all? Or
Yeah,
what was
we
your
haven't
guys'
talked
thoughts
about
on
it yet.
Not
actually.
yet.
Oh, okay, okay.
A cartoon
Mary, like,
character
hold
that.
on.
Okay,
I
hold
have
on,
the
hold on,
hard
hold
on
on, hold
for.
on, hold on. I will say this. Year Luigi is nothing compared to even these three first announcements. What the fuck was Year Luigi?
Year Luigi?
That's nothing
oh, Year
compared
of
to
Luigi.
this.
Yeah, fuck that.
You're a Luigi.
Because
No,
it's
you're a
currently the year of Mario, dude. 35th anniversary of Mario. Let's fucking go.
I need a
Yeah,
year.
it's
Yoshi.
so
It's
unfortunate.
so hard to
Fuck
believe
Luigi.
that Mario 1 came out 35 years ago. Look at all the fucking progress we've made
I
in
like
those years,
Yoshi.
dude. Like, look at games that are coming out nowadays and compare them to where we were at with Mario 1. 35 years we
years.
made that much
Mario
progress.
Fun.
That's crazy. Like
That's unfortunate.
putting it into that type of concept, like I kind of don't even blame old people for not being able to keep up.
No,
'Cause
absolutely
it's like
not.
it's nuts.
Old people.
And dude, the kids that are coming into the world now, phones were kind of already a piece of us, but they are going to
Yo,
be
is that
an
Mario
extension
Kart
of the-
IRL?
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
super
that's-
hyped about that.
Dude, I am gonna
I am.
fuck with my dogs. That sounds awesome.
Wait, what? Maybe I should watch this too. Fuck.
All right, okay.
You
So
probably
what-
should, man.
So what about this, boys?
When are you having a baby, Trent?
Oh
Never,
dude.
yes.
Dude, I like money more than I like kids.
What is
I'm
that?
sorry.
I can't even tell what that is. It a GC?
That's an RTX 3090, boy.
Oh, it's not the 3090.
It doesn't say what it is, but dude,
It's the that one's the
Dude.
3070.
I'm buying a 3070. as
That's
soon
a
as I fucking
processor,
can,
isn't it?
dude.
I can't wait.
Isn't
I'm
it a
so
processor?
$500? Like that's fucking it?
And it
What?
replaces the 2080 Ti.
The TI. Like fuck.
Ugh.
It's like double the power of the TI, right?
Yeah. No. The 3070 matches it, and the 3080 is the one that's
I'm gonna
double.
keep derailing
Gotcha.
this. Can you guys not put anything not safe for work? Because that actually is getting put on screen. I know you didn't, but
Yeah, no worries, man.
just make sure it's not safe for work.
Oh, of course, of course. Like that was purposeful. Don't
No,
worry,
no,
man.
I get you, but so have you guys actually played? I will throw this in real quick. Have you guys played Mario Maker 2?
Yeah,
Dude, the new
No.
updates have made that game ridiculous.
the Zelda one they said was the last major update, though. Unfortunately.
Have you played the one where basically you get to play through worlds people make now?
Yeah, yeah.
So good. So, dude, I played
It's
through a whole 8 world thing, and I'm like, wow, this is getting amazing. Because I could just play with my wife any night and just pick a new world, and yeah, it's amazing.
It's comfy, dude.
It's
You're disgusting.
super nice.
Dang,
But
that's awesome. I'm probably gonna have to pick it up now.
I'm gonna go back out.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah,
you should look at the
that
picture.
picture
It's
is
a pretty
fucking
nice
hilarious,
picture.
by the way.
Oh my God.
Step ladder.
Step ladder.
What?
Fuck.
Who said that?
No one. It wasn't me. It would
Try and
never
give me a
be.
heel?
Oh no, no,
Please.
no! I will never again.
Wait.
Ugh.
So how do you guys feel about Fall Guys?
It's fun. I have it. Do you have it?
No,
Play together.
I haven't picked it up.
I've played
Yeah.
a few games by myself, and
It's
it's
free on
fun.
PS4 if you guys have that.
I understand why they made.
I really think they
the
overplay All
controls the way they
Stars
did.
like a lot. They need to update that or something because it's just overplayed at this point.
I mean, I like
All
All
Stars?
Stars.
Yeah, I mean it's great, but it's just
Yeah, yeah, like the old Super Mario All Stars that was released for the NES, but it's just the same
No, SNES.
3-4 games.
Yeah, it
Or
was released for the
PlayStation
SNES, but
All-Stars
yes.
Battle Royale.
Do PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale? Let's fucking go. Imagine if they made Super Mario All Stars and then they put like a bunch of other Nintendo characters in it in a fighting arena.
Dude, that would be so fucking hype.
Dude, I'd love a Nintendo platform fighter.
Me too, man.
If
Too bad
only.
we only have PlayStation All-Stars.
Right? Man. I mean, it's a good thing I like PlayStation characters. Like, let me hit that Sly Cooper.
PlayStation's are cool. What was I gonna say? Oh,
favorite was
it's
Cat.
definitely funner with people, Julio. Fall Guys
What?
is definitely Fall Guys is funner with like if you're playing with friends, because then
Yeah,
you just fuck around.
I can
I
imagine.
definitely get that aspect of it. I feel like by yourself, like the controls just don't feel good enough to make it super fun.
Yeah. Are
But
you playing on PC or did you play it on a controller?
on PS4,
Okay.
Oh, because it was free on there, yeah.
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 I understand.
Yeah.
I started learning
It's
how to
like a-
speedrun Katana Zero.
I don't know what
Is that
that
one
is.
hard? That one
It's pretty
sounds-
hard, yeah. Katana Zero is a fast-paced platformer. It's kind of like Hotline Miami, but it's a platformer instead of a top-down.
Yeah.
You can reflect bullets by swinging at them if you time it right, but they fly at you really quick.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, and you can slow down time in the normal game to reflect things easier and to dodge bullets and shit like that. But in the speedrun, you
That's cool.
never use a slowdown mechanic
Yeah, because you
I
don't
would
want
assume
to,
so,
right?
'cause,
It's supposed to
yeah.
be speedy.
Okay,
because
one
that's
sec.
slow.
One sec. I am on the 3D All Stars version, which I'm fucking glad about because Galaxy is a good game and it's very easy to reach. 64 has been released on everything. But Sunshine actually is a game I want to play again because I love it. But it's very hard to play. So I'm glad they finally got a re-release. But I'll be back.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys,
Just wait
does any
until
of
he
you
gets
guys have Among
the
Us?
Sunshine 2 part.
Yeah. What was that?
Any of you guys have Among Us?
Do we
Do you
have
have Among Us? Among Us? Among Us.
Among Us?
Among...
I have it on my phone. It was free on my phone.
Yeah, it's free on your phone. The mechanics on the PCs is way better, to be honest. But I mean, it's $5, so it's up to
Yeah.
you.
I
But
want to pick it up.
pretty
Like
fun
I
game.
don't have people. I don't have people to play it with very much though. Like most of
We're
my
doing
friend groups don't have it.
there's a session going on this Saturday with like some smashers, I think.
Oh, Oh,
I
okay.
was invited. I think Jose was invited. Puddles hit me up for it.
Oh, hell yeah. It seems like it's kind
Yes,
of like a
it's pretty fun.
yeah. I'd say it kind of feels like a Jackbox sort of game.
Yeah, but like Mafia style Jackbox. Yeah,
Yeah, fucking
it's pretty fun. Honestly,
love Mafia, dude.
it's hella fun. It's hella fun.
Yeah, I got invited by Puddles too. I'll probably be able to join on Saturday.
I was not invited.
Puddles.
Uh,
Unfortunate.
I'm inviting you
Very
now.
unfortunate.
nah, I got shit on Saturday as well. I'm a
It's
busy
like I think it's like
boy.
was it 6 p.m. 6 p.m. man, 6 p.m.
Yeah. So, like, again, I've been trying to use most of my time to work on making games
Check
and,
out.
like, really get into that.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's cool. All right,
It's
guys.
nice.
I gotta go now. Bye bye.
Oh, fuck.
Already?
Later, Jason.
Take a shot for me, guys.
What's
Bye-bye.
up?
I bet.
Maybe it depends on how long you stay on, but I might be back. It depends. I don't know.
We'll
Alright.
see what happens.
All right, I
See you,
saw.
man.
All right.
Oh, later.
Peace.
Later, man.
Here's the thing. I didn't see anything about Sunshine 2. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, it's at the very end.
Like the very end?
Dude, the very end. It's kind of like a secret cutscene.
All right, never mind. Hold on one sec.
Julio, I fucking can't. I fucking can't, dog.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh, and he's not even paying attention to chat. Yes.
There wasn't anything. Oh, you guys suck. Bastards. Bastards. But I will say this. While you guys can go eat a dick. That's pretty solid. Probably best prank ever played on me. I will say this. The 3D one, I'm excited about. I actually want to pick up.
Dude, same. I
Same.
fucking love that game.
Like,
3D
it's actually super fucking hype.
Straight up 3D World is an amazing game. Which I don't think gets enough credit.
And it's getting an expansion.
Yes, I don't know what that is, but that is very interesting.
It looks cool. And I'm really fucking hype for Mario 35. Like
too,
Tetris
man.
99 with
I
Mario.
started it like ASAP.
Yeah. Dude, that shit's gonna be so fun.
Oh,
But there's no Sunshine 2, you fuckers.
No, there wasn't.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Ben.
So I'm now about 4.5 beers in. How far are you guys in?
I'm almost finished with my 6 shots.
Jesus Christ. Julio?
I'm definitely
I
feeling it at this point.
Just my two. I just
Beep boop beep beep
finished
beep
my
boop.
All right, one more time. One more time for the people in the back.
Am I roboting?
Yeah,
Not
no,
anymore.
you're good. Well, now you're just not talking.
Now here's not fucking bad.
Anyways,
Uh,
now you're roboting.
My name is
Perfect.
Julio. Fuck.
So this
Hold
is
on, let
why
me
you
try
fucking
to
play
connect
Samus.
my.
Yeah, because you're good with all the lag. Anyways. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it, bro.
That's
I've
a
never,
good one.
you know, fun fact, I've never finished a 6-pack on my own. I usually have people around or something.
Yeah.
This is pretty fucking. I might finish it today and I might die.
Oh fuck, dog. Oh fuck, dude.
That was a good one.
About your Samus?
Yes.
Okay, we can hear you now. I don't know if you.
Yeah, no,
reset
you sound
already.
fine.
I connected to my other Wi-Fi network to see if it has better range.
So, quick question, just for like, I want this to take about a minute. That's all. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think people play MMOs because they're horny and they like looking at pretty girls?
If that was the case, I think they'd play much better games or watch porn.
I mean, a lot of people play gacha games because you're able to get the big titty characters in them because they're rare.
Dude, so I guess that might be a possibility. Psyker saying completely yes. I don't know if he has personal experience. But
Oh fuck you. But like look at most of the games. Like you can make really cute or really well. Um, Ellen existed in Terra.
Dude, that was like crossing the line.
That was absolutely crossing the line, dude. I made a Lancer Ellen, made it look like Ellen Page. Call it Ellen Rage.
Ellen Rage. Oh, I fucking love it.
Uh,
so you're saying,
But
dude,
yeah,
people
like-
play these
like-
games because of big titty people.
no.
Well-
People are almost 100% horny posting just by playing most MMOs.
So for context in this specific situation, in Terra, the Ellen are like elves that are like think
Lollies.
of dwarves but female.
They're lollies. Don't
Yeah,
try to
they're-
fucking skirt around it. They're lollies.
Oh gosh.
Okay, yes, they
You guys
look
are going
exactly
hardcore.
like lowly anime girls that are supposed to be like hundreds years old.
And
but
they're fucking
That really
sexualized,
that
which
really
is
bothers
disgusting.
me actually.
Yeah, they legit are like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
Well, they're
super
shorter than that,
tiny.
aren't they?
No chest
Probably.
people. Are you talking about no chest? Yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
weird.
Well, no, like beyond that, like they are. Let me. Okay, I'll drop a picture in chat, but like
Make
a
sure
safe
it's
word.
yeah. All right, I actually have to go to the bathroom again. Crazy, right?
I bet. So like, this is an Ellen. This is the default picture for Ellen,
Yeah,
and like, ugh, that is
that's
not
like
that's not it, Chief.
yeah. It
Blade and Soul also had really tiny characters you could make, right?
I don't remember. I haven't played it.
So, oh yep, absolutely. The funny thing about Blade and Soul is the discrepancy of size. Like, you can have characters that are like this, like, so. Let me just send this. This is the fucking size that you can have in Blade and Soul for the smallest character.
Oh
And
my
look
god.
at the size of that rock that's below her.
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah. The biggest size character you can make has that much space take up about half their foot.
What?
Yeah,
So
dude, the
then how
size
tall is
discrepancy is
she?
huge. That person will be up to about the size of the person's ankle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So then not even like a foot tall?
Oh no, like 6 inches tall, and the dude is like fucking 12 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That is
And Psyker, I think that that's fair and not fair. Like a lot of animes have the problem where they have a bunch of
you just don't understand the culture.
I mean, I think that does play into a part of it. Like, I'm not going to. That's not a hill that I will fucking die on. Don't worry. But like, I feel that is a part of it, where the culture of Japan is different than the culture of America, which is why a lot of Japanese anime have people who are in high school when it's meant to be sexualized, and
Yeah.
I think that's gross. But like, in their society, the age of sexual maturity is earlier than in our society.
Yeah. So like in that context, it does make sense. It doesn't like make it like 100% okay,
No.
but in that context, just thinking about the demographic of who they're trying to make the anime for, they're trying to make them for horny teenagers that will buy merch. You know?
I mean, it's more than horny teenagers, let's be real.
well, yes, but
Like,
you know,
hell, even Persona 5, like, they're high schoolers.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't really like that track record of anime and shit like that nowadays, where they, like, I'm gonna draw an adult character. This person has huge ass bitties. They are they like to drink alcohol. Cool. How old are they? Oh, they're 12. like or oh, I'm gonna draw this character that looks like an 8-year-old. How old are they? 3,000. They're legal, bud. Like, I don't fucking get that.
Yeah. I think that's kind of why I really appreciated playing through Catherine, because it was one of the very few like quote unquote JRPGs, even though it's like not like a traditional JRPG, but
I'd still say it is anything by Atlas. Let's be real. Even fucking
yeah,
what's it called? The fucking doctor one they have.
I don't remember, but that's why I kind of appreciated Catherine's because it was actually marketed towards an older demographic with actual older characters that are in their 20s, and I didn't feel gross about being horny.
I mean, yeah, no, like you're right. Which is the human equivalent of 18, so it's okay. So guys, are you ready to be fucking broken? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Psyker, thank you for that comment. But are you ready to be incredibly uncomfortable?
Oh, what happened?
Yes.
So
We're talking about anime characters looking like they're 12.
yeah.
Okay, so the
But
pictures, the
but
two
then
pictures you
being,
put.
like, so the second one is from Blade and Soul. The first one is from Terra.
I was gonna
whereas
say.
that is an adult character.
I was gonna say the first one at least looks like she has adult legs, but then turns into a kid. The second one's straight
Yeah.
up a kid, and if you sexualize that, you got issues, man. That's
You
straight
got
up.
issues.
Straight up. The first one at
Yeah.
least looks like she has adult legs and maybe like some kind of fucked up body, but the second one's straight up a kid.
So, have you guys played A Hat in Time?
No.
Yes. Yeah, very good game. Very, very good.
Cool. Apparently, the Hat Kid is over 500 and is a cosmic being.
Look, dude, that's okay. I'm not gonna sexualize them.
People sexualize her because of that.
Dude, I'm not gonna sexualize them just because they're over 500. Because the makeup is a kid, bro. Like,
It's a kid. You are correct.
don't they even
Like,
call her like
fuck.
Hat Girl or something? Am I wrong? I might be wrong on that, but I could have sworn they somehow referred to her as a kid, essentially.
Ugh.
You're a kid now. I swear, officer, she told me she was a squid.
Ugh.
Yeah, her name is Hat Kid. There you go. I was sure it was like Hat Kid or Would you say it was a squid?
Yeah, you're a kid
Squid
now.
kid?
You're a squid now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Japanese
I just
culture
feel-
is
Time is a
very
fucking
interesting.
golden game, and anyone that dare lewd anyone in it deserves to be killed.
Okay, here's
Nice.
the thing. I don't know about killed, because it's
Okay,
at the end of the day, it's imaginary characters.
Deserves to be reformed.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I'm not gonna say killed. Killed was an exaggeration.
Killed is like if you
I
do that shit to
apologize.
real people. Like then yeah, I don't care. You could go
Yeah,
off.
fuck. I mean, it depends on the state. Like some states, any fucking thing, like art or anything digital counts as children in the state of in as far as like
Possession of
child pornography
TP.
laws.
Yeah. We live in Washington though, so
Yeah, we do live in Washington though.
Hey, Julio.
yo.
I ended up buying those hyper stingers.
The HyperX headphones.
Yeah, as much as I just want to get off this topic as quick as possible.
Yeah, thank you, please.
I bought the HyperX stingers or whatever, cloud stingers. I assume this sounds better than just using my fucking camera set.
Oh yeah, it does, 100%.
The thing that I enjoy the most is that they're extremely comfortable. My God, what I was telling I don't know if this got onto stream or not, but what I was telling Trent was that these things actually fit my big ass ears and don't feel shitty after an hour of use, which is a big problem with most headsets.
Yeah. A lot of cheaper ones just really cheap out on the phone, the ear pads, so it makes them really uncomfortable.
Well, they also make them really small to the point where, like, I get that the target demographic is going to be teens or early adults, and they don't have straight up massive ears like me. But yeah, for us bigger eared folks, bigger headed folk, this is fucking comfortable. I should sound clearer. I'll see when I upload this shit, but
No, you sound fucking good, dude.
all right, sweet. You guys actually sound fucking great. I don't know what the fuck you guys are using. You guys sound super fucking clear compared to
I'm just using a normal.
compared to
like-
what Jason came in with.
Yeah, I'm just using a normal fucking I guess it's not a condenser mic, but it is an XLR fucking boom mic.
Okay,
I'm
so
using a condenser.
both of those would be solid choices.
Yeah. I have to use this because Tori's often in the same room as me, and we need a mic that's able to pick up a smaller location
Right.
rather than everything around us.
Torian with you. I assume you're in that big living room style thing you got.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Do you have a separate office right now, Julio, or what are you working with?
So in our second bedroom, that's where I'm at. I have my studio stuff. I have like a studio desk, my studio monitors, my microphones, my guitar amps, and all that just like shoved onto one side of the room.
Is this mic the one you put the one you're using? Holy shit,
Yo,
dude!
let's fucking go, dude.
I didn't realize you had.
use a
I didn't realize you had a
990 'cause
big
it's
dick,
cheap
bro.
as shit. I use a 990 because it's cheap as fuck.
What exactly do you would? There's no way you just bought this microphone. You use this for something.
Oh yeah,
You don't just buy something like this, bro. For anyone who
Yeah,
can't see it, because I don't think they can, this is 600 fucking bucks.
To be fair, I did get it on sale for half off. So
Yo, let's fucking
300?
go.
300 bucks?
yeah, so I bought it for 300. Like,
That's a good
like,
deal.
Like 6 years ago. So
You
So
do
that's
sound
nice.
using it for recording music, yeah?
yeah, yeah.
Then that's fucking fun.
Yeah, I use it for recording music. Specifically, I use it for vocals and acoustic guitars.
I'm certainly considering getting a better one for voice acting. I've had a few voice acting gigs. I was
even
Ford
Trent's.
commercial
So
recently.
for people, even Trent's is $71, which isn't bad actually. Really, really solid for
Yeah.
how clear he sounds.
And I used that for a Ford commercial recently.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Heck
Yeah, I got commissioned and I was able to.
Mm.
I got paid money to be in a fucking commercial that was played on television and radio.
Do you have
Let's
it?
fucking
Do you have
go,
the link of
Trent.
that?
Yes.
A link? Yeah, yeah. Let me
I'm
fucking
sure I could
find
put
that.
it up. I think they'll only be able to hear it, but I'm sure anyone could tell that it's you. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Um,
find that.
Yeah, I'm using a $50 mic, which I just
I mean,
needed. I just needed it as
can
a
go.
step up from my fucking camera.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
sound good. I'm not using the mic that I pointed earlier because again, I need something that's less hot. That's not gonna pick up my
Mm.
wife.
I chose this one because apparently the mic on this is really solid.
You
Say
sound fine. Yeah.
say if Turtle Beaches were to like sell this, it'd be like $100, but because HyperX sells it, it's like 50, which they're really really well priced.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is that the HyperX models have the best mics in their
Like-
price ranges.
Like yeah,
so,
for value.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just got some new studio headphones. I'm really excited about. I fucking love them.
What'd you get?
I got the Hi-Fi Min HE400Is.
Yo.
You want to post them on a link so I could check it out?
Doing it.
I don't think
The
chat can see
HE400Is
it,
are
but I'll
fucking-
just look it up.
High shit.
You know, I've
They're like a good mid range. As far
You think
at least for like audiophile stuff goes.
in
you
terms
know?
of
They're like $200 give or take, yeah.
in terms of
Yeah.
consumer shit, you know, I'm very average consumer, so I obviously don't know this shit. Probably what I always see for ads is like Sennheiser or some shit.
Yeah, so they're like on that level.
So they're basically that.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
So oh shit, hold on. Why did that happen?
Damn, I gotta scroll so far to find this. I cannot find the
There we go. Got it. Sending it now.
link
Boom.
to the thing. Let me ask my brother. He works at Focal Point, a ad agency here in Tri-Cities, and
Oh, okay. So
nepotism is alive and well.
these are just headphones. These aren't actually for talking, but they look really well built. I like the padding. I don't know if those would go good around my ears specifically because they don't seem to like form over your ears. Um,
So the ear pads are angled. Um, so I would say it would probably be fine.
okay. But they look like they'd be pretty quality. Um,
Yeah, they're a little hard to drive. Um, a lot of studio headphones tend to have higher resistance, so you need like maybe like a headphone amplifier or something to power them. But
I
these
guess
ones, they're
guess
not too hard to drive. So like
Toasters in the chat.
with my phone, usually around 80% volume, 90% volume will be loud enough for me. But yeah, definitely harder to drive than like regular headphones, but not like crazy hard. But yeah, these things have been really good.
Hold on, Trent, because I know that was you. Did you have a quack in the background?
No, no, I was clearing my throat. My bad, man.
Okay, that starts sounding like a straight up quack. I thought you had that from like Goose Game or something.
You're like, yo, are you speedrunning right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, that's what I'm doing.
That's funny.
Yeah, but these things have been really cool. I've been
So
wanting to
you're
get a
really, I
good
mean,
set.
especially because you're into music, you're really about your audio. Then if you're willing to spend 3 plus this, like around $500 for your audio.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
you must really okay. You, if I were to ask you this, I think you understand. My issue with especially underground people and especially underground rappers, um, dude, I don't know why they don't get it when they hear it, but their mixing is fucking awful. Um,
Yes.
the beat sounds way too high. Their voice, I can't hear for shit, and it just sounds like a muddy mess, right? Like, I think the biggest issue with underground people is for some goddamn reason their people can't understand mixing.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing is like I really hate this like stereotype like different musical genres and how that like affects like how they mix music and stuff. But when it comes to like making like trap music, it is kind of I don't want to say brain dead easy, but just like it's
It's
really
brain
easy
dead
for
easy.
anyone. It's
I'll
really
say
easy
it.
for someone to go into Fruit Loops, make some beats, and have them sound pretty decent because the pre-made sounds are already made to sound pretty decent, right?
Hmm.
I
What
mean,
happens is, but what like what you're saying about the vocals sounding trash is a very real thing because you'll get these people who are trying to like make beats who are like, all right, I can make beats. Now let's record some rappers,
Hmm.
which is a totally different art form than making beats. Like you need to learn mic placement, you need to have the proper mic first of all. Um, and there's a lot of people that don't even know that you need a pop filter
Dude,
on top of that. So like
you know, you
it's
you might know this more than me. Um, but I don't know. In my head, if I was a mixer and I was hearing that shit back on my headphones, I think the number one priority for me would be to fucking be able to hear the artist clearly. And that is almost never a thing on underground or, basically small people audio is just like, dude, why am I not able to hear the lyrics? Like the number one mission for rappers is to be able to hear what they're saying. What the fuck? Why is this so hard? Why is this not a thing in underground rap?
especially because in that genre, like trap kind of, at least to me, kind of starts to sound a little samey. So the number and differentiator, like you said, is what the rapper is saying and how they sound when they're saying it.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely agree with you that that should be like one of the forefronts of the music. But
absolutely.
um, unfortunately, you get a lot of people who just like get into the game who just don't have who are either using like the wrong type of mic. You typically want to use a condenser microphone for recording. Some people will use like a dynamic live microphone for recording, which is kind of awful
Yeah,
for
that's currently what
that
I'm
type of
using
use.
for this.
See, I wouldn't
And
even know what kind
when
of
you're
microphone I'm using. Like how do you differentiate? Or obviously when you buy it you'll know, but how do you differentiate?
Um, so it's very broad. Like, there's not very like hard set rules like a lot of other things, but dynamic microphones, um, they're how do I say this? They are kind of more designed so that a singer can be a lot closer to the microphone while still sounding good, but um, the sound that comes from a dynamic microphone has a lot more like low end bass to it,
Oh, absolutely.
which can kind of make it sound a little more muddy, a little more muted.
Hey,
When you have a
Julio.
condenser microphone, it's designed so that you can record from further away, so it adds in more of those highs, more of those details.
Mm.
Kind of gives like the vocals, whatever you're recording, more of like a cut into the mix.
Is that also so you don't have to be, up the thing's ass when you're talking?
No, I'm like a foot away right now.
Okay. Because, even this little fucking headset I got, I have to actually bring it pretty close to my mouth to be pretty clear.
Oh, I'm fucking eating my mic right now.
I'm.
Hey, Julio, can I turn you on a little bit?
Yeah, for sure.
My brother ended up picking up a Royer ribbon mic.
Oh my god, that's nice.
Dude.
Ugh,
if-
I
where are
really
those,
for,
like
like
for,
800?
for, for the uninformed.
Well, just if you're looking for high definition, like picking up what you really fucking sound like, ribbon mics are probably the highest you can go, but they are incredibly fragile. Like
Oh,
it's
Christ.
literally a ribbon inside of the microphone that
So,
is.
someone like me or Julio who's about to start a family wouldn't be able to. Daddy, what's
Yeah,
this? Doof, doof, doof.
Yeah, you have to be stupid careful with those. Another thing about them is condenser microphones typically require 48 volts power
Yeah,
um,
fan of power.
from like an audio interface for them to actually work. You do not want that on a ribbon microphone because if you turn on your 48 volts from your audio interface, which is really easy to do, there's literally just a button on it. If you accidentally do that on a ribbon microphone, it will literally just fry and you're done.
Yes, you'll fucking ruin it.
Like, just straight up.
Yeah,
Just straight up, it's like dead.
No shit, like it will
I've
fry.
seen on recent ribbons they've been putting like fucking
So,
limiters
so,
beforehand.
call me crazy. What the fuck would you use something that fragile for?
It just sounds that good, man.
It sounds fucking like butter, dude. Like if you want to pick yourself up in the highest fidelity. So if you are a voice actor, I mean, for most voice actors, like simple condenser is.
That's what
fine.
I'm saying. Like, at what point would you actually need this mic?
If you're, I don't know, Joe Rogan.
Well, I mean, that dude makes millions, so.
Yeah, like exactly. If you're making a fuck ton of money and you're gonna buy something anyway. Yeah.
Or if you're like recording Queen.
I don't think Joe Rogan's the type of person to like give that. I don't think he'd be that
Yeah,
like
that's
sensitive to that fucking mic though.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
it's to the
stuff like
point where
that.
I have to lubricate the mic before I even talk into it.
Oh damn.
I don't know if I can do that, dude. Like ever. Like even
Yeah,
this
it
mic,
just really
I'm
just
already
depends.
dropped like twice. Like it's not.
Yeah. It just depends on what your goals are. Like me, like I'm really into like the music side of things. So in that aspect, you really need to make sure that your source is good. That way when you go into post production, you have a lot less work to do to make it sound
Yeah.
good.
I guess even as a musician, like right, like would you want something that fragile?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
you're looking for quality of sound. Like you don't care about the fragility of the microphone itself. I mean, you kind of do, but like the main thing that you're going to be looking at is the quality of the sound as it comes through because you want people to be able to hear the best fucking thing that they can. If they're going to be getting your shit on fucking FLAC, like you need to make sure that you sound good there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? When I go work out, I used to like probably in my early 20s, like 21, 22. I used to like really give a shit about how much I could do, my proper form, everything. Like I would really care down to a detail, and it would I improved a lot. Like it was really crazy the amount of weight I can do. The thing is, the only people who would give a fuck about that is other men. Girls would not give a flying fuck. My max increased like 5
Oh,
pounds
for
when
sure.
that's super hard.
Audiophiles are not people who are not audiophiles are not going to give a fucking shit about your mic sounding past a certain point.
Well,
As long as you sound passable, you will be fine.
the thing is, audiophiles, I have to assume, are a complete minority of the population.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
which is partly why the equipment is so expensive, because not that many
Exactly.
people buy it.
so my thing is, if you're trying to be an aspiring, musician, would this shit even really, 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 really matter?
So let me prove it to you real fast. The commercial that I sent to you, I recorded on an MXL 990.
Oh, that's your
not
commercial.
The best mic. Yep. It is honestly not a great mic, and you can tell that the audio could be better. I'd probably want to spend around 500 to 1,000 to pick up a better mic. That
500 to 1,000.
Really... What?
You said 500 to 1,000?
Give or take.
Okay.
I could go a bit higher, but like for a better quality of sound that's not going to sound as compressed, you're gonna want to go around that range. But go ahead and play it. Give it a
All
listen.
right.
You'll see that
I'm gonna play it and see if my streaming record plays it, and if so, then I'll just say, hey, let's all set up to 0
if it
seconds
goes
and
onto your
play.
normal sound, like the sound that you have linked to OBS, it'll
Okay.
play to everyone.
So
Life
I'm gonna
doesn't
say
always go the way we
stop
expect.
talking for a second just to make sure.
Sure.
And sometimes the path may change.
Okay, it does pick it up because I'm picking up desktop audio, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because it is a little loud. And if you guys want to come with me, I'm gonna go at 0 seconds, and then we can play whenever we're ready. So Julio, do you want to get in on this? I think he's away again. So
No,
Trent,
I'm ready.
I will play it.
What happened?
Oh, Julio, so the ad that Trent posted is the one that he did commissioned. I'm putting it at 0 seconds. It turns out I can record that, so I'm gonna let everyone hear it. So if you just want to stay quiet but join in, I'm gonna be at 0 seconds, and then we'll play it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so tell me when everyone's queued up, and I'll play.
I'm ready.
Ready.
So 3, 2, 1, and again. Oh, sorry. So restart. So again, we're not gonna be talking. We're gonna just let it play through, probably for like 30 seconds or so, and then I'll call it. So if you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
Life doesn't always go the way we'd expect. And sometimes the path may change. But no matter our adventure, Corbin Ford will help us get there. During Ford's Built to Lend a Hand event, you can choose no payment for up to 6 months or 0% financing for 84 months on select inventory. We're here to help you stay safe with virtual walkarounds, online paperwork, and free home delivery. Corwin Ford, family driven for over 100 years.
Okay. So you guys play it all?
Yep.
So that was pretty baller, not gonna lie. I will say, if I was to just critique it a little bit, exactly like you were saying, I could hear some of that kind of like there's just the tiniest, faintest, like, I don't know if it's just ambient noise or just background noise. I could hear
there's
that.
no background noise. There's a little bit of crackle because the mic is
Right.
not perfect.
Right. I could actually hear that if I wanted to be a complete audiophile. If it was just a commercial, I wouldn't mind it. As a complete normal person, but if I wanted to critique it, I could hear a little bit of that crackle in the mic.
And those critiques exist in every fucking medium,
See,
which
but
is why it's important to have, have high quality microphones for shit like this.
I guess to
Right, Julio?
Definitely. Yeah.
the average consumer though, like if someone's gonna buy a car, would they give a fuck?
Oh, of course.
No?
Again, the fact is that those people exist, not the fact that they're a minority, that they exist.
So you want to get
So the people who
you want to
have the
get the
better
very
microphones-
end of the spectrum to just get that tiny bit more.
I mean, it doesn't matter to the people who are hiring out. The people who are hiring out are going to be hiring people that have the better microphones because they sound better. They sound clearer, and it doesn't cost them any, upfront.
Okay. So it's only gonna cost to the person actually making it.
Yeah, or if the studio's buying the mics, they're going to be commissioned for more actual, work.
Also, you did that shit for Ford. That's pretty baller. Not gonna lie.
It was local Ford. It was Corin Ford. Which
Yeah,
is
but even
located out of
still,
Spokane.
bro, that's really nice.
Thank you, man.
But okay, I can see what you're saying. I mean, it's just gonna be an upfront for the person who's actually making the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's also just kind of like the expectation that a consumer has of the level of quality that something should be. Like, the average person is going to be able to tell, hey, something doesn't quite sound right. They might not be able to pinpoint exactly what, but they'll be able to hear, hey, that doesn't sound like other professional media or look like professional media that
Sure, if you're selling like
I've
a luxurious brand, you want it to be complete top quality.
Any brand, any brand. If
Well,
it's
I
going to be
mean,
on public television, you want it to sound right. Otherwise, the other products are going to sound better. It's a subconscious thing, but it is present in every medium.
right, it does matter to the consumer even if they don't think it matters.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things where you notice when audio is bad, but when it's good, it's just like,
It
okay.
shouldn't matter. Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like it matters, but it shouldn't matter to the consumer. Like the consumer should not notice it.
Yes. Correct. Like
Okay.
it's an expectation. It is not a what's the word? It's not
It's not
something that you get
negotiable.
happy about if it is given. It's an expectation.
Right. So it's just basically the bar line.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually does clear it up a lot. Because that particular commercial obviously was passable to the average consumer, but if you wanted to critique it and maybe subconsciously, you could tell just the very minute things were just you could basically tell if you wanted to.
Oh, for sure. And I do think that a lot of that is because I warned you about it beforehand. That I told you that, hey, listen to this and try to critique it. For most people listening to that commercial, it's going to be fine. It's semi-local, like it's anything that's like in the 509 area and maybe a little bit of Idaho. Like that's most of those people, the majority of that you're going to be hitting aren't going to be listening to that and being like, I could hear the audio being kind of fucky. like you get what
Yeah,
I'm talking about there?
I got you.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking accent is that, bro? I've never heard
I
that
don't
shit ever.
know.
I legit never heard that ever. Like
It's the audio
I
file
know
accent.
accents, motherfucker, but that shit's new. That's straight up. All right.
Great.
Crazy enough. I gotta go to the bathroom again. You guys.
I bet then.
Jesus.
Man's gotta pee.
I heard the Jesus, but no, it's a combination of peeing and going to the bathroom. Number two. Beer does a lot to your body.
Let's go, bud.
It do. That's true. Oh man.
So
But
yeah, what do you think about the commercial?
it was pretty solid, man. I'm proud of you.
Like, I definitely benefit from a higher quality mic, but like at the same time, I don't want to go to an actual studio to record right now because, well,
yeah. If they're even open, because
some of them are, yeah, but very, very little.
yeah. Well, if you end up getting another gig, I can definitely let you use mine. So
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
no problem, man. Just let me know if you ever get another gig, need some higher audio quality. I'm your dude.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. I could also bully my brother for his new ribbon if he ever would allow me.
That's true. uh, oh. Hey, Psyker. No. Oh yeah, I did read that tweet actually.
I read that as well. Like it's crazy to hear that, but like it makes sense. Like given that like the average connection of somebody on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like I agree with you 100%. I agree with you, Julio. But like I get it. I hate it, but I get it. They'd rather have a lag than a teleport. If someone was teleporting halfway across the stage, it would be even more cancer. Imagine Sonic's, like, you don't even get the lag to react. You just get literally a Sonic being in front of you. I feel like rollback would be even more cancer with current Nintendo Online.
PlayStation All Stars has rollback? No way.
No. That makes sense because most people were wired via Ethernet on PlayStation. Like, I fucking get it. Almost nobody is Ethernet on the Switch, and even when you are Ethernet on the Switch, most adapters cannot go above like 5 megs.
It's the unfortunate. They should have just put in a freaking Ethernet port on the dock, dude.
I mean, the thing that matters most beyond anything on the Switch, or in any fighting game, and Arms having rollback makes sense because it's a slower based game. Having the teleportation doesn't impact things as much as something like Smash. But with Smash and with any fighting game, though, the thing that matters most is ping. If you have a high ping, you are able to, play at a pace that feels good. And the thing that makes internet speeds don't fucking matter for that. Like, having 100 up, your internet could be fucking shit if your ping is like 100. Like, ping is the only thing that really matters as long as your up is above 1.
Yep.
And a lot of people ignore that. Like, they just look at the up and down.
And stability of your ping too. That's the issue I've been running into, is that my ping will say that it's around 20-30 milliseconds, but when I test the actual stability of my ping, it'll swing. Like, I'll get lag spikes up to like 80 milliseconds and then back down to 20, which just is not indicative of a healthy network, and it makes my online experience with Smash trash.
Yeah. You have a lot of fucking, what's the word?
Stuttering?
Not stuttering, yeah.
Yeah. The input, like the actual input lag is fine. It's just the stuttering, which is terrible. And I fucking hate it. I can't wait to have my own house and install fiber, because that's like
Dude,
gonna be
right?
the first thing I'm gonna do. Oh, you went online yesterday for the first time in a while? How was it? Tell us the truth.
Me?
A psyker.
Oh,
My boy.
Did you use an Ethernet adapter? Please tell me you did.
Ghost. We're so good.
I swear to God, if you say that you didn't have an Ethernet adapter, I'm gonna. Okay.
yo, let's go.
Whew, all right.
I mean, I
Dodged a
only have an
bullet there.
Ethernet adapter because of you, Julio.
That's fine. And then on top of that, you had to figure out a way to wire it like
Yeah,
all the way
it was
upstairs, didn't you?
wonky. It didn't work right normally. But it's going
Oh
good now.
man, that's good. That's good. Yeah, at least the Switch supports like standard Ethernet adapters. But man, I just feel like Nintendo really did drop the ball by just not including an Ethernet port on the dock.
I
It would
feel
have been
much
so
better.
easy.
I'd agree with that. Hey, welcome back, man.
Hey, what's up? Hey, so I think I'm
Not
gonna chill
much.
on my last beer for a fucking minute, cause I'm
Dude,
pretty
fucking do it. I'm
schmoozed.
chilling on my last, like, ounce of actual liquid.
Oh,
Chilling
Julio.
on my bottle of water.
how you're on water already?
Yeah.
How far did you go, Julio?
I just had my one drink, which is about 2 shots.
Okay.
I think I had about no, I've had 5 beers at this point.
I should probably drink something that's an upper. Let me go for Coke or something like that.
What's an upper? Yeah, I guess I should get water. All right, Zyker, thanks for the tip there.
Be
I'm
back
gonna
in a
go get
second.
Water. Julio, go ahead and plug your shit. I don't know, just say some shit.
Everybody should watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's all I got. I am a diehard fanboy for JoJo, so I am biased, but it is great. Ooh, you finished part 2. How'd you like it compared to part 1?
Wait. Part 2 of Joj?
Yeah, of JoJo's.
Oh, let's fucking go. JoJo's is fucking fire.
Okay, that's respectable. I feel like it was quite a bit better than part 1, in my opinion, but that's
I'm gonna
everyone.
fight you on that.
Everyone has their opinions, you know.
Yeah.
Trent loves part 1.
Part 3 is the most popular. I'm not sure I would argue it's a really good one. It is really quality, but I'm not going to say that it was the best one. I personally love Part 4 the best.
Part 4?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, okay.
Part 3 is great, but there's definitely a midpoint where it kind of feels long.
I mean, let's be real. Part 3 drags, but it is quality. It is quality
Yeah.
the entire way through, but you want it to end at a certain point.
Yeah. That's exactly true. That's pretty much what I would say. Part 4, very divisive. I fucking loved it though.
Yeah.
To this
Some people
day,
hate it,
never
some people
watched
love
that
it.
show.
I love Part 4.
Part 5 is godlike.
Yeah, easy. For
Easy.
me, my order is Part 4, Part 5, and then Part 3, Part 1, Part 2.
My order would probably be. Fuck, I can't choose between part 2 and part 4.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Part 2. Your next line, fuck, I love Joseph, but it's, I don't know.
I don't know, man. So part 5 definitely is my best animated so far. My favorite animated so far. Part 4 and part 2 are like I'm gonna say they're like a tie for me. I don't know who I put as number 2 because
I am the opposite of excited for Part 6.
why?
It needs to happen, but I'm not excited for it.
Oh man.
I have not watched this
In that
anime,
case-
and everyone tells me to.
Well, that's what I'm plugging. It's great. It's more. It's not just a show. It's an experience.
Yep.
That's all. I'm just gonna leave it at. That's the main draw.
It's fun to watch. Like, I watched it with Tori, but Tori is... this might sound cheesy, but different than most girls.
Oh!
I'm not like other girls.
Are not like other- But
Yo, you said she. That's literally the classic. Like,
No, it is. It is.
that is super classic. Holy smokes!
That's so funny.
She's not like other girls, huh? You know, I usually Yutori is not like this from everything I've seen, and she's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
every time a girl says that shit, she has like really bad attention issues.
Oh, you're fucking right, bud. Like
Like
she's
she wants
not
to be,
saying it about
she wants to be the
herself, I'm
single
saying it.
girl in a whole group, and like, no, it usually leads to issues.
No, I fucking pick up what you're saying, man. Like, and that's why I'm saying it. She's not saying it about herself.
So if I were to ask Tori, she wouldn't say she's like other girls or something.
No, like she wouldn't use that line. No. That's a Trent line, not a Tory line.
That's really funny to me because like in my friend group, my wife is like the most normal, so we call her the normie of the group.
What do you mean by that?
So that's
you
like, in reality, she's not like that normal, but I guess like just your stereotypical Mexican being into Mexican things, like like liking Mexican music, liking to go dancing, not super into anime, not super into video games, but just like casual games, Okay. Narrowed down to one sentence. Her favorite ice cream is vanilla.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So she's actually vanilla.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't knock vanilla though. Vanilla's like,
No, vanilla's classic. Like, there's a reason that it's enjoyed by so many people.
Yeah,
But, like,
it's classic. It's good.
yeah,
Um,
it's simplistic and
It works.
It works.
yeah.
It gets the job done.
Like pepperoni pizza, right? It might not be everyone's. Well, actually, it's most people's favorite, but it's not like maybe the best ever.
I think that the most vanilla would probably be cheese, right?
I think it'd be pepperoni. I think
Oh,
pepperoni is the
I don't-
most common.
Yeah, I honestly don't really hear of much people getting just cheese pizza. At least
That's fair.
in my social groups.
No, I see where you're coming from. No, I'll fucks with that.
So, your wife is vanilla. Tori's raw XT. According
She's
to Trent.
not.
According to Trent.
I'll fight you on that. That's not a hill I'm gonna die on.
No, I like Tori. I'm just fucking around.
Tori's great.
But you basically called her out as a raw XT.
No, I said that she's not like most other women, and the fact
But-
that she's able to, talk to me about shit.
Yeah, that's
and,
exactly what I said.
Fuck
No, I wouldn't say. I guess either of you are technically the norm, but I mean, who is the norm, anyways?
apparently Dolce.
Dolce? Did you say Dolce?
I'm drunk. Fuck
Fam. Yo, you might as well have said Josie Alvarado.
you.
Nice.
Yeah. No, Dolce. Yeah, that's.
I'm
baller.
always bad at pronunciation. I
Not only
apologize.
have I've never actually
Is it
heard
Dulce?
that pronunciation. That would be a better pronunciation.
What is the pronunciation?
Dulce.
Dulce?
Yeah, like dual and then say.
Okay. I apologize.
But
Oh, it's totally
I've
fine.
never heard
Dulce,
Dolce.
I'm sorry. I mean,
I
it's because of Dulce de leche that I'm saying it like that. It's the same spelling, right?
No.
Is it not? Dulce, right?
No. That's also Dulce.
Is it?
Yes.
So
I have a
Dolce-
white dad who told me it was Dolce. I'm
No.
so sorry.
Well, in Italian it is because they spell it Dolce.
Okay. My
But in
dad went to
Spanish-
Italy, which is probably
Okay.
why. So it's dulce de leche?
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Dulce de leche. Okay.
Yes, that's much more like a Mexican would say.
Okay. Thank you.
That's quite funny. I've legitimately never heard that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard some really interesting misspellings or missayings, but that's
Well,
the
I
first.
apologize if I've been offensive by calling her Dulce all
I
this
don't.
time.
I don't think we get offended easily. I don't even think Dulce would get offended. She'd probably find it funny, to be honest. But yeah, that's just not it.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
All right. I'll try to get it right from now on. I'm sure I'm gonna mess up again in the future. I mean, names in the first place are fucking hard for me, so pronunciations are gonna be fucking nightmare.
That's pretty baller, dude. No, fuck it. Just stay with that. Actually, I want to see more reactions.
Okay, yeah,
I want-
I'll call
I
her
want you to-
Dolce for the rest of my fucking days.
No, tell me you didn't say that shit to her face.
I'm sure I did.
He has.
Has she commented on it before?
Honestly, no. We were just used to it, you know.
Just like that's Trent.
I do want to work on it though. Like, I do apologize for that. Like, I know that I am quite white.
I mean, I don't think it's offensive, to be honest.
I mean, still though, like I want to, say someone's fucking name when I'm talking to them.
it's just very funny.
Like Jose, if I called you Josie, like, or Julio, Julio.
You don't understand how many times I've heard people call me Julio.
But you fucking hate it, don't you? Like, that's not your name.
I understand people are saying it because they don't like know. I would just say, hey, it's Jose. If I really give a shit, most of the times I don't, because whatever. I don't know about Julio, but yeah, for me, most of the times I really don't give a shit too much, unless like Number one, I'm super friends with someone, or number two, it's just something like I should be. So if I was in a position where like I don't know, I was getting my degree or diploma or something, and it should be like, hey, come on, you're giving someone something of honor, then I would care.
Yeah.
But for the typical person, I wouldn't give a shit. Like if it was some Starbucks employee, whatever.
Yeah, real in most social situations, I don't really care much. Um, if it's something, if for me personally, like if it's someone that like I hang out with something, I would correct them. But like if it's just like a one-off, like you said, like a Starbucks person, be like, Julio, your iced coffee's ready. I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
fair.
for most
But
people, you saying that shit would matter. It would be extremely funny because that legitimately is the first time I've ever heard that. Um,
ugh,
I had a good laugh on that.
oh, that's great.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. To me, it's not offensive. It's just kind of like mind blowing. Like, given the area that we live in, that somebody wouldn't know that J's in Spanish have an H sound. You know,
Yeah. I know that apparent. I know that part.
it's just, and it still happens every once in a while. Like, and
Yeah.
it's not like just old people either. Like, it's young people too.
I
And
mean,
I
with
like
the old people though, those are the same type of people that are going to be dropping the N word normally.
that's true.
To me, the oddest ones in Spanish are the double L's. Like that makes no sense to say
For a
Y.
Y, right?
Yeah, that's a Y.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
X
Like
is said as J, which is also interesting.
my
But
buddy is Noe Maximilian Castillo.
yeah, yeah.
And so that's how I learned the double Y.
So what you would have said like Costello or something?
Castillo.
Yeah, that would have been true
Yeah.
for you. Sometimes X,
Tortilla.
if you're using the Aztec version, is said as J actually.
Really?
That's kind of odd, but so if you're saying like Jimena, that'd actually be
Gotcha.
J, instead of X. Even though it's spelled XI Mena. There are some trippy ones, but usually you can kind of tell if you know general Spanish.
That's why Mexico is spelled Mexico.
Oh yeah, instead of yeah, I get what you're saying. That was
It
awesome.
also has
Not
an
gonna lie.
SH sound sometimes. But that's pretty common for X to have SH sounds in other languages.
It is, yeah.
Well, at least you gave me a good laugh. I haven't had a laugh like that in probably a day.
People tend to get your last name wrong. Am I one of them? How do you pronounce that?
Can you
Like,
spell it and then we'll try to say it and see if we get it wrong?
yeah.
I kind of want to see if we get it wrong more than not.
I'm just gonna fucking pronounce all this shit in
So this is Psyker,
in
yeah.
Japanese pronunciation.
I'm gonna give him my. I
Sari
guess I'll give him
koru.
it. I'll give it my Latin, I guess, pronunciation.
Sa.
'Cause-
Sai koru. Sai koru.
Because Latin's actually fairly common, at least the style of pronunciation.
Yeah, it is.
So Psyker, if you want to just toss your last name in the chat, we'll try to say it. But anyways, what else? Hey, how is since we're all actually, I don't know if everyone knows this. I'm 24. Trent, I want to say you're younger than me, and then Julio's older
I'm also
than
24.
us. 24, really?
Yeah, January.
January. Okay. So you are barely younger than me. Okay. So Psyker put his name in the chat. We're gonna try to say it. I'm gonna say. Fuck. I
mean-
can't just get away. To me. It's just Wadenberger.
I mean, the German in me wants to say Wattenberger, but Japanese would be Watenbargoru.
Yeah.
Baga.
I assume
Baga.
the common pronunciation, the common mispronunciation is Wadenberger because that's how I'm reading it.
Do we have a Wattenberger here in the chat?
Yeah. So he's saying
Is it actually Wattenberger?
Wadenberger.
Wattenberger.
It's pronounced exactly how it's
So
spelled.
it's Wattenberger.
I don't see how you could get that wrong then. If it's Wattenberger.
Again, the German in me wants to make the W's V's.
I don't see how you could possibly get this wrong.
Meine Mutter ist aus Deutschland, so
Holy Christ.
I've gotten a lot of German growing up.
I'm sorry, is that you say your ancestors are German?
My mother
Your mother.
was born in Germany.
So she just straight up speaks German.
Wet and batter.
So you could get your mom to say anything in German?
Oh God, no! She was born on a U.S. base.
Oh. Never mind.
But we do have German in our blood.
So
She doesn't know German though.
Wet and batter? Okay, you'd have to be a complete dumbass to say wet and batter.
Wet and batter.
Oh, now up to base, we got wet and batter.
So, guys, do you actually want to fucking talk about the tournament yesterday?
Oh, do we even have that?
I mean, I sent the challenge link a while back.
I actually give zero fuck. No, well, I guess the cool thing is Sin got first place. Is that right?
Yes, Sin beat Peace.
Sin beat Peace. That's actually fairly interesting.
That's pretty hype.
The reason I say that's fairly interesting is because some people consider otherwise, but I wouldn't consider Falcon someone who heavily gets advantage from Wi-Fi.
No, I mean Falcon versus Wario. Wario's favorite in my opinion.
I wouldn't say it's crazy Wario favor, to be honest. But yeah, it would definitely be Wario favor. Sin offline has actually beat Peace.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be the craziest thing, but for him to do it in a grand final setting actually would be quite fantastic. So I guess I'll pull it up. I'll just say top 8 and then go from there.
I mean he also beat Ty 3-0.
See, I haven't played Ty at all. I don't know. I guess he's
I
really
haven't
good.
either, but he was second
So.
seed.
Okay. So he did really well. So yeah, Sin won. He just lost the piece once, and then he won the whole thing. Ty was
beat
third.
Joel 3-0.
Joel was fourth, which is really solid because Joel tends to suffer online, which some people do, some people don't. Depends kind of on your
Yeah.
player and your play style. So I'm getting fourth is actually solid. Because honestly, Joel's placements on online show me how much online doesn't matter as much.
Oh shit! Joel almost beat Peace 3-2.
Nice.
Dang.
Bongo, I assume. I'm not sure who Bongo is. Might be the old Bongo, but Johnny Skew getting fifth. That's still solid for him. Neos and Triple D getting seventh, and then Hellray just gets straight up getting ninth. That's interesting.
I mean, Hellray dropped after losing to Triple D.
Oh, he just left.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the neg 1 is in losers round 1, right?
Feels bad for all, but yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. A lot of people dropped.
Yeah.
all
All
actually
Dab
dropped.
Dad and
Mhm.
Hellray all dropped. After all last round 1 didn't. Oh no, all dropped before the tournament even started.
So Peace getting 2 on Peace, even online, is impressive because I don't think the only thing I think Captain Falcon advantages on is that his combos are a little better because you can't get out of them as easy. But I don't
Can you
think,
SDI fairly easily out of Wario combos?
not particularly. They're pretty true because they're pretty set. I mean, they're really not hard. It's specifically low percent. You're gonna be up tilting, up airing a lot, and it's pretty set. If someone even air dodges, it's kind of easy. What you do next, it's pretty bread and butter. Low percent, especially the ones that lead to waft. It's pretty bread and butter.
I've kind of wanted to pick up Wario a little bit, but I don't know. Doesn't feel as good as Kirby for some fucking reason.
He's not particularly a hard character. He has kind of weird aerial properties. He's actually really good in the air, but he's a little different than most characters.
Yeah, his tilts are way better than his smash. You can't really use his smashes, except for up smash.
That's true. I've seen people use his forward smash. His down smash is kind of really bad.
Yeah, his forward smash is also not good.
It's
It's
worst I've ever
usable,
seen.
but it's not good.
Right. But yeah, so that's actually pretty impressive on Zin's end. Peace getting second is still obviously Peace being good. Ty getting third is solid, and Joel getting fourth is actually really solid for him because online he tends to suffer, which I wouldn't knock on Joel because I'm sure when we go back offline he'll do good again.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Joel is an amazing fucking player.
So results, Sin, really good. Everyone else, kind of how we should expect them to do. Did you guys want to add on to that or just move on?
I mean, whatever. Julio, are you still around?
No,
Julio, I love
fucking,
you.
He's fucking out. His wife, he's going to get his kid. He's got to plan all
Gotcha.
that, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's not even on mute right now, so he's probably just not even at his mic.
No, no, no. And his mic is awesome, so he'd probably pick up everything. So I'm more amazed
Julio!
we haven't heard the car start at this point.
I'm here.
Oh, hey, welcome back, man.
I've been here. I was just wanting to be quiet for a little bit. I was just curious what would happen. But anyways, yeah, Finn getting first. Not super surprised about that. He's solid Captain Falcon player. He knows how to put on the pressure.
I need to play Sin more. I've only played him a few times, and I don't particularly remember being really intimidated by fighting him.
Okay.
That might also just be being, a fucking idiot and not remembering people.
No, he's really good, and like Julio said, he's really solid at putting on pressure. He has kind of a light style of gameplay where he reads what you do and does these micro. I guess he changes a couple things here and there,
Gotcha.
especially small things, right? That would kind of mess you up if you're not ready for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, one thing that he really did in our matches that we played so far is baiting out a grab out of me and then just narrowing the fuck out of me to punish me. Missing a grab and just eating a knee to the face. Sorry, that's forward air, right?
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. That's fair. Anyways, yeah, and just eating a knee to the face just feels bad, man. But he knows how to just play around grab really well. In that matchup at least.
Especially against Shield, he tends to go against spot dodge or a lot of things that people would want to do just because he applies a lot of pressure. At least what I do is just be way more patient. If he's gonna grab whatever, that doesn't lead to as much unless it's low percent.
I mean, personally, I'm also just a very aggressive player. I don't get as many reads, but if I also go in like around the same sort of value, sometimes I'm still just able to, oh, well, it's Wi-Fi, you missed a tech. Well, I guess I'm getting my jab lock and killing you at 60.
Right.
Yeah.
You kind of have to understand though that that's Wi-Fi shit.
Oh, 100%. I'm not gonna fucking pretend like that's real skill,
Yeah.
but it does get kills.
Cause like sometimes I see like gameplay of people like just, oh fuck, I hate the Wi-Fi players, but sometimes I see their gameplay and I'm like, this would not work offline. You'd get bopped, but it works. So I guess go for it. I guess, but yeah, you have to understand where kind of like the two game styles diverge. Like K. Rool's doing all this dumb shit, and just getting away for it
just
because it's
fucking
harder to
spam
punish.
nairs, dog.
Because it's just harder to punish online. Like you have to understand that wouldn't. You'd get punished way more, especially from top players offline.
Dude, I'm so excited to see offline fucking Midman.
I kind of am too, because I'm interested into how good that player is. I initially thought it was gonna be a really bad character. It has really good spacing tools, so I want to see how good it is.
Midman has
offline.
a lot of tech. Both the nairs are so good.
Her grabs are really good too.
Yeah. Like being able to have I guess it's a meme tech, but being able to do the back throw to reverse forward smash and just get a kill like right off the bat.
Right. But I mean that will catch even offline players a couple times.
Yeah, as long as if it beats everything but jump.
Right.
Okay,
and it will kill at 0.
No, dude, just roll in. No, but yeah, I am interested to see how good that character actually is. Don't know if I would say it's top tier. Just because
No.
honestly, for everything I see, its disadvantage should really suck. And its recovery
I'm
actually doesn't look too good, but I don't know.
no bad recovery. I'm
Coming
gonna
off the ledge
put
is kind of
her,
a problem for her too.
yeah. I'll put her around the same tier as Hero.
Really, that's it.
I would
That's an
personally, yeah.
interesting tier.
But I also I think that Hero, like, its potential. It Hero has the highest highs and the lowest lows. I don't know where Min Min is right now. Min Min could be anywhere from high of high tier, not top tier, but high of high tier to bottom of mid tier, I'd say.
Okay.
I think at this point, like after knowing her tech and stuff, I feel that she'll probably end up settling around low high tier.
I think there's gonna be a lot of people that end up playing her that are really good as her, like Yeti, for instance.
Yep.
Yeah, but I just feel like her weaknesses are just a little too pronounced for her to actually be like high tier.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe in the beginning, like yeah, what people that aren't familiar with the matchup will get pretty bopped.
Dude, the thing
But
with
once
Club
people
as well.
kind of get caught on to like the two Min Min's tricks, then I think she'll settle around low
the
high
thing
tier.
with
I think
the thing with high tech characters, is for one, the top players, like the absolute top five, never seem to use high tech characters. They'll just go with someone who has maybe lower tech, but basically equal
I'll
output.
fight you on that.
I wouldn't, for instance, Mankale, right? I wouldn't consider, what's his fucking name? Who does MKLeo play? I'm forgetting the name.
Joker.
Joker, right? I wouldn't consider that a high tech player.
Joker's a high tech character.
There's like up air to up smash, but that's about it as far as I care.
Fair one into imagination. No, Joker has a lot of sauce, dude. Like, there's a lot of buttons you gotta
Dude,
push.
what I
with that.
consider I guess what I consider a high tech character is like the Shotos, um,
Oh, okay.
like super high tech. Everyone says they have a lot of potential, but like no one ever ends up exploiting it. Just because
Yeah.
it takes a lot. Like it takes a lot, and why would you do that when you can get another character that will get you maybe the same results or even better ones with way less effort? That's kind of where I see where Minwin will be. Like I won't ever see MKLeo playing that character. I won't see ever like Tweak playing that character. It'll probably get good results, but it'll never be completely exploited to its full extent.
You're gonna have people like Plup though that will be playing the shit out of them. Like
But
Plup has
Plup never goes full
easily
into
said
the
that
game.
Min Min is her favorite. Is his favorite character in the game.
He'll never go
bar
full
none.
into the game though.
I mean, fair. He's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's still in the top 50, isn't he?
I actually
think
don't
so.
know. I mean he's a top 50 player, right? Like if you were to take his
Yeah.
skill, obviously he's a top 50 player, but I don't know if he's top 50 right now. If he were to go full in, okay, fair. I could see that.
I mean, let's see. Plup,
just-
Smash Ultimate, PGRU.
I want to see if her strengths are high enough to reach high tier. Top tier, I don't know. High tier, I could definitely see. I could technically see top tier, but it'd be a lot harder. Just because her weaknesses are much harder than any other high tier I've seen so far.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, it depends on whose list of high tier you're looking at. Like,
Oh,
there are some high tiers with some
general consensus, man.
weaknesses.
General consensus.
All right, all right.
Like Palu, Pikachu, so on and so forth.
I'd say Palu's top, but Palu's weakness is the fact that she has no reliable kill confirms if you DI out.
No, I mean, she just has solid everything else.
Yeah, like she has everything except for the fact that she doesn't have consistent kill confirms.
Even her ground game is okay. Everyone likes to say it's bad, but it's actually just okay. It's very specialized.
Yeah, jabs, neutral special, and her tilts are weird.
Her tilts are not bad. They're just not very utility based.
They last a long fucking time, but they're not good to use in neutral. They're used
Right.
to cover
They're
options.
not. Yeah, they're just not something you can throw out like I don't know, like Little Max down tilt or something.
Yeah, Zero Suit's great.
Yeah.
Like Zero Suit has the exact same problem where like she does not have reliable kill confirms, but it doesn't matter.
Well, she just
Because
has way
they're-
more moves to kill even.
And she gets a get out of disadvantage free move.
She has multiple of those.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you don't have to play in disadvantage, you're a good character.
Yeah.
I think that's why Lucina's good as well because of, her up B being invulnerable on frames 1 through 4 in the air.
I'm gonna give a small controversy. I don't think any of the Fire Emblem characters have a great recovery. They have good ones, but never great.
I'm gonna say that Lucina's is pretty based. Like Chrom and Ike have bad recoveries. Byleth has a recovery. Corrin and Roy,
I don't think they're good.
no, they're pretty bad.
Roy's actually really bad.
Robbins is also around there, but Lucina and Marth, I think, have pretty damn good recoveries. Like if you can snap with them and if you know how to space them, I think that they're some of the best in the game.
Really?
I feel like because of the speed of Dolphin Slash, their up B,
Yeah.
it makes it so hard to intercept if you don't have a counter move, obviously.
Yeah. I'd put it up there with Pikachu.
No. Now you're tripping.
No, I'm not.
No,
Dude.
no.
Lucina and Marth's up specials are around the same tier as Pikachu.
I have to disagree on
I
that
put
one.
it a tier lower than that,
Would you?
personally.
Dude,
but-
Pikachu's like really, really good recovery. Like just
No, I'm not gonna fight that. Like Pikachu's recovery is fucking busted.
I g-
Lucina's invulnerable on most of the way up.
I guess I would say Lucina's and Mars because of its linearity. Right, Pikachu has multiple angles he could get to the ledge.
Okay, that's
Because
fair,
of their
that's fair. It's
linearity,
incredibly
you can
linear.
bait their recovery out more and punish more.
So who else are you gonna put on like the Pikachu tier?
Like God tier.
Inkling?
Actually, not even Pichu because he can get hurt.
Inkling?
Inkling, yeah, Inkling's is straight up dumb. Straight up dumb.
None
You
of
will-
the teleports.
more of the time, just straight up get punished than you won't for hitting Inkling or for even trying.
What about Snake?
You might even die for trying to hit Inkling. Snakes is
That happened
good,
to
but
me
not as
today.
good as people think because they're not as good as punishing it. Straight up, if people
Yeah.
learned how to punish that more, it wouldn't be as good. It's still really, really good.
No other character fucking recovers high, I think is the big thing.
1 sec.
So
Oh, you guys
people
can
having
keep
to
talking.
learn how to punish people recovering high.
does, but I mean that's kind of like a similar recovery anyway. So
Yeah.
Um,
Game & Watch?
Game & Watch probably has one of the best recoveries in the game. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
his up B is so hard to intercept.
Fox is a bad recovery.
say
Rob,
Samus
I can
is-
see the argument.
Yeah, Rob has a lot of mix-ups in his recovery. It's not very
Uh,
fast, but it's
Same
utility.
story with Olimar because you can cancel out of it and just use moves.
Yeah, I say Samus's recovery is pretty up there too.
Okay.
Just because of again mix-ups. She has bomb to stall in the air for a little bit. It's a little committive, but it's there. Zare for when you're close enough, and of course up B is invulnerable.
Oh, I
on,
just got some
think, frame-
Tostinos. Let's go.
Frame 3 in the air, I think.
What about Pac-Man?
Pac-Man's is really good.
Pac-Man's is pretty good, yeah.
I don't fucking know. Joker? I think any
No, no,
tether
no.
is gonna be great.
Joker's is not as good as Pikachu. Not at all.
No. It's not in the same tier, but I think it's a tier below.
Dude, anyone with a lasting hitbox can hit Joker out of the way.
Yeah.
I think people are
Uh,
specifically
A
bad
lot
at
of
hitting
people.
Joker.
A lot of people are gonna argue that K. Rool has a great recovery, but I don't think so. I
It's
think
good.
K. Rool's
No.
way too slow and can be punished from either side.
It's good.
If your character can punish them, it's a very weak recovery.
Yeah, especially after the nerf. Like, it's
Yeah.
so easy to hit him from behind now.
What
the
about
hitbox
Shulk
is still
with
good
jump?
on that one. Shulk's is way, way linear, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
The extent is there, but the utility is not.
So top tier is looking like Game & Watch, Zero
Oh,
Suit,
Game & Watch, yes. God damn.
Pikachu.
Pikachu, yes. Game & Watch, yes. You said Zero Suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Sheik.
Oh, that's interesting because it's still really good. I guess the character is just bad, so people would probably underrate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably put Sheik's recovery in top tier. Yeah,
Later,
it's
Psyker.
super
Have a good
hard.
day.
Bayonetta's recovery is also nutso, but
Uh, it's so hard to contest with Bayo off stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's actually really good. Again, just a bad character, so people will probably underrate it.
exactly, yeah.
Although Bayo got way better.
Fucking excuse me?
No. Her combos are actually really solid. I don't know why. I don't know if
Oh,
it's
with
just-
the update, yeah.
I don't
Like
know,
she's
yeah.
really cool, but like I feel like she's in a similar place as like Kirby, where a lot of people underrate them just because oh, the character's bad in this game.
To be fair, I don't think Kirby's recovery is super, super good.
Recovery wise, no. Character wise, I think that Kirby slept on.
I can see that.
Kirby's a mid tier. Kirby's
Although-
not bottom 5.
At some point, I did actually think it was the worst character in the game, but with the updates, it's a little better.
Yeah. I mean, Daring to down smash is a true confirm now.
Yeah.
We could talk about bad recoveries. Those are always fun. There's a lot of those.
Okay, Belmonts.
They straight up have trash recovery, dude. If they lose their jump, they're dead.
Belmonts are worse than Little Mac. Fight me.
I could honestly see that.
Yeah. Yeah, easy.
Because they have no like side, even with Crom, right? Like Crom's is
Yeah.
actually super bad. For how good that character is, Crom's is really, really fucking bad.
Yoshi's is weird. Either your character can or your character can't punish it.
I feel that's
Personally,
kind of how it is for the Belmonts because
I feel like more
um,
characters are able to punish the Belmonts. I think
Yeah,
most
oh, yeah.
characters can punish a Belmont recovery.
uh, It's
What
kinda
about
hard.
Puff?
Pups is okay. It's very No, it's actually really okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
like
all
you
those
can act out of
jumps.
any point of it. That's fair.
And
yeah.
their air dodge along with Kirby's basically acts as an up B. In any direction.
Fair. Donkey Kong's recovery is butthole.
Ass. Although the what's it called? The intangibility helps a lot.
Oh, for sure. Fox's recovery. A lot of people are gonna say it's great because it goes far, but I'm gonna say
Not
it's
that
bad.
good.
Yeah.
It's not good at all.
Bowser's
Any
is
Yeah.
actually
recovery
Might be
that's
nerfed.
any recovery that's go up and then go down, like Ike or Crom, I'm gonna say is not very good.
Bowser's is fucking awful. One of the reasons
I don't know.
that's
Bowser actually has some sauce in recovery that a lot of people don't look at.
well, okay. Here's the thing. I play Palu, and
Yeah. Oh,
so-
okay. It's
so if
because you play Palu.
if you go low, I'll down air you. If you go high, I'm just gonna up smash you. And if you go middle,
Again,
I'll up
though.
smash you. Like it's
Again, though, it's because you play Palu.
yeah. Okay, I see that. But even with other characters, I can see potential to just fuck Bowser.
Oh, for sure. Like Bowser can be fucked with really hard, but I don't think he's on the bottom echelon of recoveries. I'd put Min Min there though.
Bottom?
Yeah, Min Min's garbage. If you edge guard her once, she's dead. Like she's on the same sort of tier as Little Mac. If you push her away from the stage after she doesn't have her jump, she's dead.
I could see that from what I've played of Min Min, but I haven't seen enough of Min Min to know for sure.
That's what I feel when I'm fighting her. Like
Yeah, I would
again,
agree with that.
Yeah, push her away.
All right,
No
my
bueno.
dudes. I'm gonna go help prepare some food and shit for tomorrow for the wife and stuff. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna get going.
Oh shit! It's already 9.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on again and drinking with us. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, man. I love having
For
you here.
sure. Well, I'm excited to do this again sometime in the near future.
It's always at some point.
For sure. Well, it's been fun, guys. I will talk to you guys later.
Take it easy.
Later, man. I should probably dip as well fairly soon.
All right, Trent. Last topic, and then we'll end the night.
Sure. Shoot.
I don't know. You shoot, man. I'm fucking eating.
Fuck, what topic you? All right, all right. Let's hit. Oh God. Um, what have you learned as as you fucking been aging? Like what tidbits of knowledge has life given you as you've grown up, man?
There's a lot. One of my biggest ones that I tend to reiterate every time is especially for younger people, there's a lot of gray area in the world, and everything you think would be perfect or everything that you think would be a perfect solution tends to not be, just because there's a lot of weird situations and little things that come up, and because human beings aren't perfect, and they will never act perfect. Even your models will never act perfect. Um,
Yeah.
what I see is that a lot of people tend to think in these perfect ideals. Should I be perfect? Should this other be perfect? Should this other person be perfect? Why aren't they acting perfectly? Why am I not acting perfectly? So on and so
Hmm.
forth, and especially extended to the ideas of laws and how people should act. You can't really say everyone should act in a certain way unless it's like a super extreme, like don't fucking touch kids or something.
Yeah.
You can't really say that about other things like I don't know, don't smoke weed or something, because there's a lot of gray area uh, areas that people can act, areas that people will act that you can't really account for, and people shouldn't be so hard headed about other people, just because there's a lot of reasons for someone acting in a way that they are or doing something that they do that you will never know or you might not know. So just be more lenient on the fucking world and be more lenient on yourself, because we're human beings and we're not so fucking strict.
Hmm. I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off that a little bit. Like, the world is not out to get most of you. Like any of you really. Like, just live. Enjoy each day as it comes. Just sort of, don't let somebody's bad day ruin a good day of yours. Your happiness comes from yourself, from nothing else. It comes from you enjoying the little things that come around. Your webcomic got updated? Sick. Enjoy that, man. You got to a new chapter in your game and someone made a funny joke? Yeah, laugh at that. Ride that high. Enjoy every bit of joy that life gives you. And don't let the negative chunks that get thrown in overrule the good that's lived in there.
I think if I were to add to that a little bit is I don't know. I guess this might be different for everyone else. Recently, personally, I had a dog pass away. I had to end up putting him down. Really horrible experience. Don't recommend that for anyone, but you will probably have to do it at some point if you have a dog. Um, you know, one thing that really bugged me was that towards my college years and my ending years is that I didn't get to see that dog too much. It was stuck with my mom. While I
Yeah.
am sure it still ended up having a great life because it's a dog and it doesn't expect much, I really wish I could have gave it more. And one thing I've been doing more since then is, inviting my family over, just hanging out more time with my family. Because at the end of the day, there isn't much that matters to you, and really finding what matters to you is very important. Because a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, jewelry matters. Oh, being super skinny matters. Or whatever, whatever." And that shit doesn't matter, man. To me, it's family. Growing my family, growing myself. Two biggest things: family, and then everyone, and then myself. Um, just those matter way more. Um, so I should be working towards those. So honestly, I'm taking a back burner on like things like Smash and other things like that, just because at the end of the day, if I look at what they're mattering, it won't do too much in my life other than some good memories. But if I were to maybe, I don't know, work on my degree more or hang out with my family more, invite my mom over more for like Sunday dinners or something, that's gonna matter way more than I guess playing Smash or some other weird shit that old society says
Yeah.
matters.
Like, the only thing that should really matter is, like, shit that's actually impacting you right now. Don't let society tell you what matters. You tell yourself what matters. And try to make what matters to you, you know, the things that make you happy. The things that truly bring you happiness, not momentary shit. Like, the things that, bring you fulfillment.
Right. And I guess if you're super young or if you haven't really thought about this topic, it does take a lot to think about because again, you are going to be especially at a young age, you're gonna be filled a lot with what the media says you should care about. Getting rich, whatever the fuck. Um, while that helps out in life, it might not be your fulfilling goal or whatnot. Um, which I have a lot of things to say about. That's a pretty intricate topic, but you really, at the end of the day, should figure out what matters to you, um, and then kind of work from there. Because at the end of the day, someone who's, I don't know, I guess unhealthily big, it might not fucking matter to them ever to get skinny, but they might get a lot of pressure to
Sure.
do it, and then that just becomes a whole big fucking ordeal. When at the end of the day, if they're just fucking spending time with their friends and family, I don't know, fuck it, whatever. You have a shorter life, but at least
Yeah.
you enjoyed it.
Exactly. Like it's impacting your health. Do not ignore the fact that it's impacting your health. But if you understand that fact and aren't fighting that, do whatever you want.
Right. One thing that really bugs me, especially with young people, is that they'll say, death doesn't matter or something, and I don't know. That's just wild to me, cause like the actual idea, this shit fucking gets me. The actual idea of death really fucking bugs me because, dude, you will never. And people will say, when you were a kid, you never experienced anything, or before you were even born, you never experienced anything. There was millions of years, whatever. You're fucking alive now. You get experiences now. Um, After you're dead, hopefully there is a God and whatnot, and you do get an afterlife, but there's a good chance that that doesn't happen. Um, and this might be it. And so for you to experience this life in such a way that this isn't your only shot is really odd to me. Um, Man, this might actually be your only shot. While you might be religious and you might think otherwise,
Yeah.
at the very least, treat this like this is your only shot at
Oh,
life.
absolutely.
Because it very well might be. As far as scientists explain it, your consciousness is only your functioning brain, and that's it. When you die,
Yeah.
a lot of people have had death experiences say it's just black. Like there's nothing. They didn't even think. Um,
Regardless of what the end is, like regardless of what we see after we go, like we know that we are living the right now. We know that we are experiencing the day to day that we've experienced. So live that the best you can. Don't bank on the tomorrow you don't possibly know.
right. I mean, it's just so cliche to say, but seriously, tomorrow is never guaranteed. Like it is not. You could, for some fucking reason, a airplane could crash and you could die. Like just straight up, you could drive. Car crashes are very common. You could just die. Like really, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Um, I hate to say it, but seriously, maximize as much as you can right now. Go with your family, go with your friends, whatever fucking matters to you. Build whatever game you're building, do whatever music you're doing, whatever that shit is. Do that shit now, because seriously, you might never get another chance, and
Yeah.
you might never literally experience consciousness again, which is terrifying, but also ensures that you do this shit right now.
I don't think it's terrifying if you just sort of take a step back from beyond the now that you're living in and just think about the everything that exists beyond that. Like the grand scheme of existence is far beyond you and me and anyone listening to this after the fact. Like because we are just a small part in this, do whatever you can to make life enjoyable for that small part or for anyone else that encounters that small part because that will spread to every other part within this reality what we are experiencing.
I wish one thing that more people really understood. A lot of people say you do you and whatnot. You do have a chance to affect your community, while you don't have a chance to affect the bigger things in life. Maybe not everyone. Some people obviously do, but most people don't have a chance to affect everything in life. You do have a rippling effect in your community. You can do a lot of things for the people around you. At the very least, even if you're an introvert and only have a few friends, make sure that um, whatever those friends or family are that matter to you, at the very least feel that. Because on the off chance, it's very morbid to say, but on the off chance you do go away, at least everyone else will experience that and will be able to share that with everyone else.
Of course. Yeah. Like As long as you live each day in a way that you don't regret, I don't think going is the worst thing. I don't think that going is bad in any way, shape, or form. Like, you leave behind a legacy in the fact that you have done things in a way that you're happy about. Like, if you've lived every day to your best, every day, or at least made a change so that at the end, the days that you're living are ways that you are, doing something that you fully believe in. If you go at any point, okay. Like, you were doing the things right. What else would you do?
Maybe it'll change when I'm older. I absolutely 100% intellectually understand what you're saying. I hate the idea of death, dude. I think it's a complete cruel joke that we are able to understand it and that
Yeah.
we will die at some point. Hate it to the fucking core. I
Like,
can understand why people don't and why they think, they're okay with it. And when I get older, I don't doubt that at some point maybe it will change. I fucking hate it as a 20-year-old dude.
no, I agree with you full heartedly.
Terrifies me to
But
the core.
yeah, same. But like, I'm just going to try to live each day in a way that I'm, you know, satisfied with. And if I end up going, I end up going. I know it's incredibly morbid to think about this young, but I don't know. I lived a life where I was happy. I got to meet someone that I loved. I got to spend each day giving that love to people who are in my community. And I got to put time into passions and projects that I truly believe in, that I want to do to make people happy, even if it didn't go all the way that I wanted, even if I, still ran into situations where I did not finish the project. I've still put that effort in, and I'm not going to discount that.
I think it does matter everything you do right now. At the very least, we really, again, might only get one shot at this. And like Trent's saying, do shit that matters to you. Honestly, we don't have a long time. Sometimes you'll think, have so many years ahead of you. You don't know how many years ahead of you have.
No,
The
you don't.
average. Um, just fucking do it, man. A lot of people get stuck in the little details or whatnot. You're gonna fuck up a lot. You're gonna fuck up so many times. I do it all the time. A lot of people say I have a good life, and even then, I consider like I could be doing so much more or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Trent here has probably a good life, but he's probably always thinking like, what else can I do? What not? And we criticize ourselves so much, but the details don't
Oh,
matter.
fuck yeah.
Just do it. Just at the end of the day,
Take those leaps.
if you end up doing it, you'll at the very least be like, okay, I did it. Fuck it. It wasn't the best thing ever, but at the very least, I did it.
Yeah.
Um, Great topic to end this.
I think so. I legitimately, I think it's a fairly good topic to end on.
No, it is pretty good. I'm actually thinking about cropping this part out and just making it its own video. But
Hey,
Trent,
man.
thank you for being on. Thank you for not having a shit quality mic. Sounds sounds pretty good. Um, Really really good. You'll have to come on more. Um,
Fuck yeah, man.
yeah, honestly, we just drink and talk, and that's about it.
I love that.
All right, man. Thank you for having you on. I'm just gonna end the stream. Have a good one.
Bet you have a good one too, man.
All right.
Later.